to Africa instead of being pimped like a hoe in America. I wanna go, I wanna go, I wanna go, I wanna go, I wanna, 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 I wanna go, I wanna go, I wanna, I wanna go to Africa instead of being pimped like a hoe in America. Instead of being pimped like a hoe by America. From Sudan to South Africa, Swaziland, Namibia, Libya, Egypt, Chad, Algeria, Nigeria, Rwanda, Uganda, Cabinda, Botswana, Madagascar, Zanzibar, Djibouti, Ethiopia, Zimbabwe, to Zambia, Kenya, to Ghana, Liberia, Togo, Benin, Burkina Faso, Morocco, Guinea, Lesotho, Western Sahara, Zaire, Tunisia, Mauritania, Sierra Leone, Tanzania, Gabon, Senegambia, Ivory Coast, the People's Republic of Congo, Cameroon, Central African Republic to Mali, Angola, Malawi, Somalia, Guinea-Bissau, Burundi. Word up, I love you all truly. I wanna go, I wanna go, I wanna, I wanna go, I wanna go, I wanna, I wanna go, I wanna go, I wanna, I wanna go to Africa instead of being pimped like a hoe in America. Instead of being pimped like a hoe by America. I wanna go, I wanna go, I wanna, I wanna go, I wanna go, I wanna, 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 I wanna go, I wanna go.
All right, everyone. That was once again "I Want to Go to Africa," spelled with a K, by Dead Prez. That's our opening song for these streams. How you doing, Viz?
Not any better than I was before, so you guys can
Yeah,
guess
fair
now.
fair warning. Viz's internet is still shit. It's kind of a touch and go. We never know if it's gonna work this week or not. So if Viz suddenly
It
dies,
never
she
works.
died.
I'm being scammed. It's never going to work. I would like to leave, but Odd Guy has kept me trapped in the basement. He keeps telling me it's fine. It's not fine.
Listen, I need someone to
Just let
yell at. I can't yell at myself here. I need someone to be on the show with me so I can yell at them.
Why can't you just bring on Turk or
No, I
Wolf?
don't want Turk to be on the show. By the way, speaking of Turk, last week in the middle of the show, we tried to get Rolf on, and I ended up accidentally calling Turk, and apparently his computer was on, and the loud sound of Discord calling him woke him up, and we didn't even notice, and he spent like half an hour after that yelling at us, asking us why did we call him and what do we want. I woke him up in the middle of the night for this shit.
Yeah, he kind of threw a bit of a tism fit. It
Yeah,
was funny.
he was a little angry at us because we woke him up in the middle of the night, and
I
then
mean, you'd think that after like 10 minutes or so, and that's why they're not responding, and I can just go back to bed instead of staying up complaining about it for an hour.
Yeah. Not only did we wake him up, we would not let him on the stream. Awful shit. Awful. Unacceptable. But I will not let him on the stream this week either because I don't want to. Okay. So the first thing I'd like to show you today, Viz, is this. Hold on. It's loading. Let me just show it to the audience as well real quick. Okay. Hold on. It's Twitter is loading. So this is some sort of Christian bad tweet account or whatever, and this is our game chart. Apparently someone has, I don't think it's this guy, but someone has taken this, our little game and has, hold on, here we go, and has...
They downloaded the original image to do it too. You can tell because it doesn't have the colored in Eye of Providence or anything
Yeah,
like
but
that.
on the other hand, it has to start here in the
They've
corner,
made
like...
it a lot more coherent.
Yeah. Like they've done a lot of work and they didn't even tell me. And at first I thought it has nothing to do with us. I thought someone may have just taken this this little conspiracy map and just decided to color code everything. But then I looked at the corner, it says start up here, so it's still someone trying to make a game out of this.
That's actually kind of neat in a weird way.
Okay. But let's get down to the actual business because we got some things to go through. This week we're going to be talking about the Hotep people. Now, Hotep started out a while ago as just a catch-all term for woke brothers who love Africa and who have no idea what they're talking about. And it has, over time, recently had begun to consolidate into an actual movement, but they have still not figured out what their actual beliefs are. So currently it's just a bunch of weird people with nonsensical beliefs stolen from other black cults. And we're going to be looking at them, and we're going to be looking at...
Are we finally going into the Kemet groups?
No, we
about
talked about...
Megalodon.
Megalodon? I don't know anything about Megalodon.
Do you not know about Megley? What the fuck, odd guy?
I do not know
You've
about
been
Megley.
weeks and you don't know about Megalodon, Strange Magic, and Lex?
No, I know. Okay, I know about Lex who sleeps upside down, but that's not what. Yeah, they're sort of related to this person. I think one of the people we're gonna mention may have been the person who was debating the Black Hebrew Israelites. Hold on, let me just close out this window.
Oh
Okay,
shit, that's exciting.
yeah. So we're gonna be talking
I
about.
love their debates.
We're gonna be
The true scholars of our time.
yeah, we're gonna be talking about Hotep and some of the grand preachers of the Hotep movement. So I'm gonna jump right in and go to a website. Let's go check out a little website. We're gonna do it backwards this time. Usually we first look at specific individuals and then go to general websites, but this time we're gonna do it the other way around. We're gonna start with some general websites about Hotep. So let's go first to the best place to go, Hotep.org. How do you liking Hotep.org? Isn't it beautiful?
It is. Oh, look at that know thyself papyrus. They cut off the bottom of the Y.
Oh yeah. Look, really low.
University City. We Three Kings present. You know what? You know, they almost had a here. They could have gone University,
Oh yeah.
but no, they did University City. You almost had a
University
pun
City.
here. You could have been
Almost.
clever.
Could have been. This is such low resolution. Like, just make
Wait, so that's not just my connection? I thought that was just
no,
me.
no. This is the fucking resolution. They just use vector art or make it the size you're gonna put it. You're gonna make it when you put it on the website. You've made this yourself.
It's
You could have.
a reoccurring thing with these websites is that they have really low resolution images. You remember the one where it's talking about the white devil, Jesus, and
Oh yeah.
Caesar?
Yeah. The big car
Oh my god.
website. Yeah. Look, there's a little. There's a
I
little
love
chip.
the movie. I love the film reel. Look at that.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go.
There's the popcorn. Food vendors are welcome. Oh, hey, you can contact them.
Yeah. Saturday, October. Oh, it's today. It's October 3rd.
Oh shit. Guys, get in on this now.
Yeah, you can go see Hotep movie night. Nice.
Get in
Okay.
on this before it's too late.
Yeah. Black inventors, scientists, museums incorporated, promoting a positive image. Great stuff. Ooh, here's some salute to black inventors. Only $10 free shipping of I don't know what this is. We are. Oh, by the way, the Washita.
We are Washita.
The Washita guys. Look,
it's all connected.
I forgot
Holy shit, it's all connected.
I forgot to mention this last week. The Hotep people, this website seems to have bought up basically every Washita related domain they could find. So one of the official Washita websites is basically hotep.org or hotep.org, and they make them put a bunch of yeah. Yeah, that's basically what happened.
That's nuts.
Yep. Order raw honey here. Viz, have you ever wanted to order raw honey over the internet from a black cult?
Oh, that. Okay, wait a minute.
Yeah.
This is like an actual side business. Someone actually is funding through this. Or is it the other way around? Are they using their like homemade bee wax and honey to fund their Black Hebrew Israelite movement?
I'm not sure. It's either that or the other way around. Ooh, let's look at the video. Honeybees swarm boxed up in 3 minutes. Got bees in your trees?
Who do you get a call?
Bee swarm taming. Gangsta.
Is this like a bee camera or oh no? Okay, I see it now.
Not one, but two swarms.
Shit. The bees are loving this lemon tree.
The Beemon.
Hey, is it coming good over there?
Yeah, I don't want to watch this guy capture bees. We got the gist. Let's see. There's a lot of content down here about honey.
This is actually all about his beekeeping?
Yeah, this is just a scam. He brings in people who think they're gonna learn about Egypt and shit and how all the Egyptians were black, and it's just, hey, what you want me to remove a beehive?
You got any hives that you?
Wait, robotic design engineering camps. This guy has every business imaginable.
Why is that girl got a tree coming out of her head?
'Cause she's woke.
Oh no, I see STEM. It's STEM, so
It's a
she's a
STEM.
STEM and it's growing out of her. Okay, I get it now.
Yeah. Let's see.
That's not how you draw black hair.
No, not at all. Swahili, English, Spanish. This is just. Wait. 3 languages in 1 poster lessons. I do not need to learn how to make a poster from this guy. This is awful. Look.
No, the poster is teaching you the days of the week. See, all the
Oh.
days of the week down, and then it has them written in the 3 languages. So now you know
Ah.
days of the week, dias de la semana, Sika Juma, and this it teaches you the days, and oh my god.
Oh, you can learn numbers. This is like a real mixed bag of website. Like you don't know what you're getting here. You come in, you want some to learn about Hotep, then you scroll down and it's
University city. It's a city full of universities. They each teach different majors.
Let's see what we got here. Black Inventors Museum, IM Institute. There's a lot of crap here. Let's go to another website. Oh, this is a good one. This is. Oh, I hope it lets me look at it. I forgot I need to log in for that. Let's see if it works. Hold on. Let's see. I hope it's not age restricted. Yes, we are on DeviantArt.
Oh my god.
We're gonna.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
We are reading a Hotep webcomic on DeviantArt, Viz.
Oh shit. Is this a furry Hotep webcomic? Because I'm seeing a lot of anthropomorphic animals.
It appears to be. I think this is page 1. No, this is page 8.
So
There
it
is no
a
page 1.
furry Hotep webcomic.
Hold on.
It is furry Hotep web.
Yeah.
Odd guy. I think I can keep up with this. I am but a humble femoid.
Okay, let's
Oh, Jesus. What the fuck?
Okay, this is as big as I can make it, so I'll just do. No, it won't let me. Okay, well, this is as big as I can get it to go. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna read it. Let's read it. Okay, so the polite way to say brother and sister is Onisan and Onesan. This is Japanese. What? It's a fucking weeaboo.
Okay, so it's a weeaboo furry Hotep webcomic
On DeviantArt, yes.
on DeviantArt. Oh,
This is awful.
and it's Comic Sans. And it's in Comic Sans.
It is in Comic Sans.
Every single element of this is cursed, and I can feel tumors growing within me.
This is so cringe. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading. This is awful. And the short way is Ani and Ane. Why does the sound change when you shorten it? Can't say Onen. I'll remember that. I thought you called them Akuma. Oni is a word for ogre. Japanese legend Akuma. Akuma is what is called a real demon. What does Akuma mean then? This is page 8. There is no page 1. This is page 8.
Well, I guess you have to buy the pages from his beekeeping website.
No, this is someone else. This is not the beekeeping guy. This is a different guy.
I don't know what's going on.
This person has nearly 1,000 drawings. Let's look at another page of the furry Hotep webcomic. Let's see what's exciting here.
Yeah, show me a page that has like some of the furries in it. I want to see that.
Okay. Ooh, this one looks good. Hold on. There we are.
What the fuck? Why is this a donkey rat? Why is this donkey rat?
It's a donkey rat.
Like that's a rat. That's part rat.
That is definitely part rat.
I would know. I spend a lot of time with a rat enthusiast.
Horrible. Horrifying. Let's see.
It is.
Rat
awful.
enthusiast. God.
I know. Every single word of that is terrible. But he is.
Hold on, let's look at something else. Let's see what else we got here. Ah, my computer's a little slow occasionally when I try to stream. Hold on. Why isn't uh, why isn't it loading? Hold on. There. Okay, hold on.
Oh, there are more. See, there are more rats. I was right.
Yeah, there are certainly a lot more rats. Okay, let's see what we got here. It's a drawing of goats. Hold on. It's really fucking with me today. Here we go. Let's see what we've got here. I don't even want to read this. This is so cringe.
Some of the pages are in color. Some of the pages are just line art, and then some of the pages are in grayscale.
Yeah.
Like there's
This
there's
is
no
not.
consistency to it. There
Yeah,
is no consistency to it. Some of the pages are just art, and some of the pages are grayscale, and then some of the pages are in color.
let's see.
Look at this. The latest pages are just in pure line art.
Okay, I'm gonna open up another page and see what it says. Let's try to read some of the text. The comic is literally called Hotep, by the way. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm not following the plot here at all. This is an awful comic, and I don't want to look at it anymore. Okay, Viz,
Yes.
we are going to a different website because I should have read this in advance, and I did not. And I thought it would be funny, but
God.
it is painful. It is painful, and I don't want to look at it anymore. Let's read an article. An article on a prestigious website, okay? We are at Return of Kings. Do you know what Return of Kings is?
Oh no.
Rushvi. Rushvi, baby, the international Christian rapist.
Oh no.
This is
Oh
his
no.
website. This is his anti-feminist website. Let's read a
I
little bit.
remember Return of Kings. I remember Return of Kings.
Yep.
Oh Jesus.
Let's read
Oh, I
this.
can feel even more tumors forming inside
Yeah.
me.
Is the black nationalist Hotep movement an ally in the war against globalist elites? What do you think about?
You'd better watch out.
Yeah.
They're coming for you. V, he's coming for you.
Get this fucking wait. Stop getting tricked by bad girls who are pretending to be good.
Oh shit! You should. Okay, you'd better get off of this page before you start cluing in.
Yeah. Okay.
Next thing I know, I'll be out of a job.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, this isn't a job.
Over the past several months on Twitter, I started to notice tweets from black men that echoed many of the ideas you will find in the manosphere. I quickly noticed that these men all identify themselves as Hotep. Recently, one of these Hotep accounts announced an alliance with the alt-right. But should the ROK community also welcome the Hotep as allies, or is the group suspect? Viz, what do you think?
I think the group is incomprehensible.
Yep. The Hoteps.
And I feel like that's reason enough to not allow to be your allies, is that you have no idea what the fuck they're saying.
I do not want the Hoteps and the Return of Kings community blending into one. It seems like an awful retard baby will be born from that union.
It would absolutely be born from that union. There is nothing good that could ever come of this. This is.
Let us read on. The Hoteps are a movement of black men such as Hotep Jesus, Uncle Hotep, and Adonis Hotep, who are all associated with the website Hotep Nation. The website Hotep Nation is no longer online, by the way. Hoteps are, yeah, the Jews got them. Hoteps are regarded as Hoteps are regarded as pariahs by the mainstream black community because of their quote-unquote homophobic and quote-unquote misogynistic views. From the outside, the Hotep movement looks like a mildly black nationalist movement. The Hoteps are also the focus of attacks from the alt-right for a long time because the Hoteps have a penchant. I don't know what that means. I don't know that word.
A penchant.
Penchant. Oh, a penchant.
Penchant means like an affinity
A
for.
penchant. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. For ascribing the achievements of ancient Egyptians to sub-Saharan Africans. Yeah. The most common alt-right attack was tweeting the phrase "We was kangs," this, along with a picture of a rocket-powered pyramid at the head of this article.
Can I get an N in chat?
Please do not N in chat. Don't encourage her.
Please encourage me. It's my one power, and I don't have it because my audio is shit.
That's why it was shocking to me when Hotep Jesus, Ali Shakur, started to indicate that he did not harbor animosity toward whites, but that he felt that whites and blacks are both being used by globalists, specifically globalist Jews.
Oy vey, odd guy. They're on to you now.
Let's read this beautiful tweet. It's not white people, it's them. Did I do that right? Oops, I clicked the fucking tweet. When you start doing their Google on people in power is always them, rarely whites or blacks. Later, when Shakur, very woke. Later, when Shakur announced an alliance with the alt-right, I decided to give Hotep movement a deeper look. Hotep beliefs. Hoteps have a lot of beliefs that mirror those found in Return of Kings. First, Hotep oppose feminism because they can see the terrible effects feminism, the black community. Okay, it was supposed to be the terrible effects feminism has on the black. This is a typo, or I'm reading wrong. Specifically, black families. On the flip side, they also oppose the attention whoring that so many women engage in on social media. Viz.
Very based.
Very based. The Hoteps I follow on Twitter didn't seem to mind tasteful photos of an attractive black woman, but they would disapprove of a woman twerking or doing some other salacious thing on social media. Great. By the way, the actual reason that the Hoteps are against feminism is because they believe that feminism is a white people invention foisted upon the black man to destroy his family. That is what they believe.
Are you fucking kidding? Are you serious?
Yeah. They believe that feminism was invented by white people to destroy the black community.
Of course it was.
Of course it was.
because that then the women are going to start wanting their husbands to stick around.
Yeah. Unacceptable. Hoteps believe in taking care of their children. Hoteps, by the way, few of them they either have no children or 17. They do not actually believe in taking care of their children. Hoteps are critical of men and women in the black community who father bastards. And this is controversial as about 70% of all black children born out of wedlock. Thanks.
They said it.
Thanks, Roosh. Hotep opposition is not based so much on morality as it is on observation. Hotep know that children raised by single moms are at much greater risk than children who come to... God, I'm going to skip through a little bit. Let's go to the criticism. I want to know what the criticism is that the ROK community has against the Hoteps. There are a lot of good aspects to the Hotep movement, but the movement is in danger of diluting its message in a quest for wider acceptance. One of the biggest features of Hotepism is that it seeks independence. That means that Hoteps seek to read this word for me. I'm dyslexic. Extricate?
Here.
Yeah, extricate. Extricate themselves. Extricate themselves from government handouts.
Really read the text. It doesn't come through for me. It comes through in like the worst fucking compression. So.
Yeah, sorry.
If you need me to.
If I needed to, I'll just send you the link. Yeah. Extricate themselves from from government handouts and the entire social engineering edifice that has been erected by the Democrats. I really love how people who write on the site use words like extricate and edifice, and yet the site was created by a guy who wrote a book where he gleefully admits to raping an underage girl. So, so I'm not sure the
Well, I'm sure Jeffrey Epstein used a lot of big words to make himself feel
yeah
important.
yeah.
I mean, you gotta do something to compensate for your egg peen.
Mm. Also, in their quest for independence, the Hoteps want to move away from the racial animus that characterizes the Black Lives Matter movement, that is basically asking whites to cease to exist. Instead, Hoteps want to leave behind the victim culture characterized by this is like a great PR piece for them, written by a group of rapists. By the way, a lot of this isn't very accurate, but we'll
Well, again, rapists tend to be in positions where they're very good at PR.
mm,
Epstein. Or hell, look at, fucking anyone
Weinstein.
in
Yeah,
Hollywood, really.
yeah.
Weinstein, Kevin Spacey, they've got great PR.
Oh, check this out. The Hotep movement now accept gay members, but the wider population found out in the 1990s once you accept the open practice of homosexuality, the next step is normalization of those relationships, and that includes gay marriage. Thank you for warning us,
Oh,
Lush.
no.
Oh, no. Okay. Conclusion, yeah. While we may not like it, the manosphere, the alt-right, and the alt-light have all been identified as threats to the globalist order. I'm sure the globalist order is terrified of Rouge V. They're shaking their boots, really.
Oh, yeah.
I believe Hoteps will soon join the ranks of groups that are deemed enemies of the globalists. The Hotep message is obviously not for everyone, but I view them as allies in the wider war we are fighting to regain control of our countries. And in this war, we need every ally we can get. My only hope is that the Hotep leaders have the strength to resist the temptation and attacks that are certainly coming their way. So great PR article. Let's look at the Twitter account of a fine Hotep member. Would you like to do that, Viz?
Abso-fucking-lutely, I would.
Great. So this is Nubian Hotep. I love how they spell Nubian into it. Nubian, Nuwaubian. Nuwaubian Hotep, aka Barry.
Nuwu? What's this?
AKA Barry. Great, buddy. Real gangsta. AKA Nubian Hotep, 720 degrees, 33, I don't know, triple TAU, musician, spiritualist, scientist. Let's see what he's got. The Bible is
Nuwu?
nothing.
What's this?
Ooh, Nubian. And he has a little alien in his name. Look, a little alien. Look, a little alien. Okay. The Bible
He has
is not.
a little alien in his name.
Ooh. Okay, stop doing the ooh voice. The Bible is nothing but Greek-based fairy tales. There, it's said. So he's an atheist too. Now it's a picture of the moon. Both Yah and
Beautiful.
both Yah and Asar Aha Allah are crescent moon worship. Salatu Pak.
Wait, how can he be an atheist if he's also a member of Hotep?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out myself. Yeah.
It's like a lot of like black magic religion shit
Not exactly, but
involved
sort
in
of. Yeah. My
I'm
absolute favorite.
very confused. I don't understand these things.
It's kind of yeah. I have no idea. Okay, my absolute favorite verse in all the Semitic Semitic religious literature. They plot and plan, and Allah too plans, but the best of planners is Allah. Okay, so he's not an atheist. He is, I guess, Muslim, but also Hotep, and also we are Moors. He's also a Moor
Muslim Moor.
who believes in aliens, probably.
Okay, an alien Hotep Muslim Moor.
Yes. Okay, let's yeah.
A black alien Hotep Muslim Moor.
let's
Every time you say it, you add another word.
he seems to have a website, so let's go look at his website. Nubian Hotep. Let's see what he's got over here. Oh, this is some beautiful art. Nubian Hotep, the Anuki.
Oh boy.
6 drinks of water. Six drink of water of the secret sea of the galactical heaven. 7 the green water of life. I don't know what that means.
And he's got SoundCloud doing.
He seems to have some music here.
Because they all have music. They all have their albums. You've got to buy the LP.
Oh, he has his own studio. He has a studio. Oh, this is great. There's nothing on this website. Oh no, here we found it. Yes, home, bio, contact. I don't want to open the mail. The bio. What's in the bio? Let's learn more. This is too long and I do not care. He keeps showing this picture of his fucking chain. I don't care. Let's go to his YouTube channel.
Well, he's got to show off that bling.
Yeah. He has 56 subscribers, so this ought to be a quality YouTube channel. Oh wait, I have to sign in. No thanks. No thank you. Let's look at something else.
I love the little sunshine next to the button. That's great. It's this great little detail. It's the little things that get you.
Okay. Ooh, this is a blog I found, and I've labeled this blog The Illiterator. And you'll see why.
Well, it's got.
Hold on.
Oh boy.
This is.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jesus, Lord Almighty, what have we done to the flag? What are all these words? Is this run by a computer?
It feels like
this
it. This feels fake.
This feels like I'm reading a section of tags.
Yeah, we're gonna read one of his posts here. Our occupiers optimize original organic organisms plus CKNWCA. Let's read the post. Our officially optimized occupiers USAAA promoted lands equals geonobelists versus globalists. Global world nation versus globalization equals color kingdom. New world creative arts versus the new world order. Waxes USXs the public people's planetary population as Artheus
actionaires are against the terrorist slave state of Texas plus disunited states of Anglo-America, Al-Qaeda, angry archangel, antagonist, adversary, alien agents. Reveals America-Canadian artist Chud Avatar Avenger _2013 exclamation point.
I love this guy. He basically goes through a fucking dictionary and reads every A word and just adds them in. Fuck it, I'll make a sentence out of this somehow. Let's see if I can.
I guess.
Let's see.
What is this? They keep coming out with these new pride flags. I have no idea what they're going on about.
Okay, you can buy something from him. Let's see what he's selling.
Oh, please.
Sorry, this product is no longer available. How will I defend myself against the architect, angel, anarchist, American, Anglo-Saxon?
I wanted that sweet merch.
Yeah. Ooh, maybe he has music. Last FM. He has something on Last FM. Let's see what this. Let's see what do we got here. Join Last FM. I will not join Last FM under any circumstances.
Oh yeah, like.
Okay, let's see what else we got here on this website. Here's a picture of Obama. This is from 2013. Oops. Why is it?
Of course.
I didn't click anything. What is it doing? Okay, let's try to go there again. My computer's going a little crazy. That's fine. Let's see. This, you read this because you seem to be. No, hold on. These are just quotes. Yeah, these are.
Okay.
Hold on, let me find a bit where he actually writes something of his own. Oh, here we go. Read some of this.
Don't have me read unless you can tell I'm actually coming through the mic.
Yeah, you're coming through right now.
Yeah, all right. So it'd be all right if I read.
Go ahead.
Confederate flag equals Freedom Federation. First Freed Family Foundation, federally financed funded formulation. Fearless families fighting for full-fledged freedoms from fraudulent foreign forces. Yes, y'all! I've imagined and envisioned that the old world United States of America is being replaced by the
You cut
United
out.
States of America plus Africa. We's and us's has a necessitated need to reap rare, rich royalties rendered resources, and there within the continental geographic location of all Alpha Alkebulan Africa as Afric Aspora. Devil damnation, destructive developments, detrimental decisions, devilish, demonic, devolving deceptions.
I do
Devise
not like
deceits,
green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I am.
I do not want them in a box. I do not want them with a fox. I do not want them on a plane. I do not want them on a train.
I will not. Sam, I am. I could not. Oh, this guy's a fucking poet.
Oh man. Okay. Where am I now? Hang on. Shit.
Read the next paragraph. This is great.
Okay. Planned preparedness plus positive protection. We's and us's can anticipate how hate history has harmed and hurt humans under various flags, symbols, emblems, etc. And as soon as they bring down the rebel Confederate flags across America, the United Old Glory shall surely see some strategic statements to bring it down also. Due to it being a sociopath, slavers, seafaring sailors, slave ship symbol supporting satanic slavery, societies suffering severe, serious stereotyping stigmas. Certainly courageous Confederate citizens correctly called crazy Caucasians. Caucasians!
Caucasians!
Oh, I want that I'm putting that in my Twitter bio. I'm a Caucasian.
I'm tattooing that on my back.
Are going to retaliate in retribution and revenge. Civil warfare within the USA sooner than later. Nationalism, thus, too, the US flag represents regressive, repressive racism, racialism, Caucasian Caucasoid Ian, captors concocted concept of the human race, the white race, and the black race. Evil enemy European entrapment, enslavement of Aboriginal Afrikandians as Americanized African Afrindians, Americans, Afrasians, Amerindians across America. Across Amerindians. Okay, now I get it.
Across America, incarcerating, imprisoning independent indigenous inhabitants, Indians. Horrible. I'm shocked.
No, you just had to come in at the end. I was reading it just fine.
I'm shocked and horrified by what I'm learning here. Terrible. Look how long this is.
Look at their flag. Look at their flag. I want to see their flag. Go back up. Go the fuck back up. Look at that. Look at their freedom flag.
Federation U, and there's an F down here and an F here. AA. First Freed Family Foundation. Oh God, I'm spitting all over the mic.
Africa. Look at that.
So he wants to unite.
Flag.
So apparently I'm starting to understand that this man's plans to unite America and Africa into one country by rhyming.
I don't understand how that's supposed to work.
I don't either.
I think you might be right. That's the worst part of this is that I think you're actually on to something.
I think I've got it. Right. But you know what? First of all, I want you to look how long this is. It just keeps going. It
doesn't stop. This never ends.
Every letter of the alphabet has its own paragraph, and then there's these fucking pictures here. A pyramid from fucking 1999. Who uses these anymore? Oh my God! It's still going. It's still going.
It's a GeoCities website. Like, is this actually made with GeoCities? That's a question I'm having right now.
It looks like it. Look how long it keeps going. Oh, look at this picture. Ooh, what is this?
This guy's been at this for years. He's been at this since the 90s. It's a GeoCities website. This is undying. It never ends.
Let's enlarge it.
Some sick
out there look at this. Hoyle Story Heritage Health Hotep Healing Heroes. Good Great White Hope History abolitionist Anglo plus African Americans.
I
Who are these
I
people?
don't know where to look. There
Avatar
is so
Avenger.
many things to look at.
This is Abe Lincoln. This is John Horse. I don't know.
Why are there all these Egypt? Why are there ankhs Why are there ankhs everywhere? Why are there pyramids all over the place?
Lincoln was Egyptian.
Why is there John Horse? I don't
I don't know what that is.
what is the pink star at the top? I don't.
It's all over his fucking blog post. Okay, I'm going back to the blog post.
I know that looks really familiar, and I think it might be like a Buddhist thing. It reminds or like a like.
I want you to see how long this is.
It looks like it's something from some sort of Eastern religion.
Look at
Like
the sun.
I swear
Look at
I've
this-
seen that.
Look at this little sun. It's got little sunglasses.
Jesus, what's this word map at the bottom?
Oh, crystalline, crystalline. I can't. This is worse than the fucking.
Crystalline.
This is
by
like.
a
This is a
Christian
torture device for dyslexic people. This is
I feel
unreadable.
like this would be a manifesto written by a dyslexic person.
No, he is the opposite of dyslexic. He knows every word in the dictionary. He plans to use all of them in every single post.
What the fuck is happening?
Look how long this is. Now it's the same picture, but the colors are reversed.
I just the fucking scroll bar. You're only halfway through the website.
Yeah, this is one post.
Wait, there's an MP3. Hang on, go back up. I think he actually linked to an MP3 file that you can download just a little bit. Yeah, there we go.
Here?
Just a little bit. No, a bit further up. Then yeah, there. Plus MP3.
Oh.
Is that like a hyperlink to like a download?
It's Last FM again. Yeah, I'm not.
Shit.
Look at this fucking epilepsy attack here. What the fuck is this shit? What's
Oh!
wrong with you, buddy?
You can, but no, it's here. It's not. It hasn't been taken down, right?
Yeah, I don't know how Last FM works, and I'm not gonna try to look.
Your icon's still there.
He's got a little animation here. This is one post. This is one post, Viz.
What?
This is a single
So
post.
is this like TimeCube where it's just one post, but he keeps adding on to it?
No,
or
this is no. You'll see in a moment. First of all, I just want to scroll all the way to the bottom to see if I can find. He keeps making more of these, and they're all unreadable.
Crime enemy.
I keep
This is like-
scrolling, but it doesn't end.
This is like if Charlie Kelly knew how to.
Ah,
Whoa! Wait a minute. Go the fuck back up. Go the fuck
This?
back up for a second.
Is this what you
There
want
was
to
a
see?
3D animated thing. No, there
Okay.
was a 3D animated like Doom monster.
Oh,
I
little
wanna go
demon,
back up.
yeah. It's fucking.
Yeah, look at that.
I think this is from Diablo or something.
He's just tearing it up.
Yeah, fucking raving over that. Nice.
Science, Sinister Sorcerer, Snake, Serpent, Satan!
Okay, we finally reached the end. Now this has been one blog post. Let's look at this. This is one of many. He has.
Oh.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Yeah, he has. He's made. Look at this. He
He
made.
comes back every few years and
Yeah.
updates.
He wrote 9 of
Which means
these.
he's due to update sometime this year.
He wrote 9 of these in
What's that?
2011, 4 of them in 2012, 1 in 2013, 1 in 2015, 1 in 2018. He had a 3-year break. It's amazing.
Yeah,
Every
Going
few.
by that timeline, then he's due to write one sometime this year.
Yeah.
If he isn't dead from COVID.
If he hasn't, like every few years, he remembers. Oh right, I haven't updated my blog with. No, it takes him 3 years to write one of these.
That's probably it. Jesus.
He sits there
The
fucking.
anointed one.
He needs to alliterate every single fucking phrase.
Superstar, solar sun, archangel, atom, amen, Alahem, almighty, called, master, messiah, chosen, divinity,
The anointed
God,
one.
deity, color, kingdom, the anointed one. What
This
the
is-
fuck?
This doesn't end. Oh, the title is Origindians, original organic organisms, indigenous Indian inhabitants. Digital design direct link. In case you, is this the design for his website? I don't know. Could be.
Please follow that link. I want to see what's going on.
Okay, let's see. Oh, it's the store
I
link
know
again.
it's the payloads link, but I want to see just in case.
$9
this one
US
actually...
dollars for what is this?
It's up. You can still this.
Why? What will I be buying here? Are these posters?
I think they might be posters, they might be books, it might just be like a magical LSD tablet you take.
It's not clear what it is that he's selling here. And you pay $9 and $5 for these. Who would? I bet the quality of what you get sent is exactly like this. This pixelated.
I would still be excited by it.
Yeah. Okay.
Nonetheless.
This is okay. I think he's dying or something because every post gets shorter. This one's pretty short. Anointed One. This talented theme tune turned timetable to telling the total truths. Nice. Mind, spirit, and soul. Searching song with a hard-hitting, heavy bass bottom beat. Mountain-moving, mental modeling music. Yes, y'all. It makes you wanna move and groove with the big-time bandsman and solitaire solo musician. Okay, so he's making music too. He has another blog. What is this? Let's go to his other blog. The Anointed One artwork. So he calls himself the Anointed One. That's good.
Okay, that helps. Not at all.
No. Oh, look, little dancing dollar signs. This is his other website where you can buy his ugly posters. Let's see.
Of course. Some say that Jesus Christ is God.
Yeah.
Fuck is...
He has so many pictures of the same thing. Let's see what he has. He
What
has
is he
flip cards,
What the
magazines.
is-
Let's see what he's selling. Flip cards. Let's look at flip cards. What are the flip cards? These are fucking gifts. Okay, magazine. Let's look at the magazine.
Does he think that the gifts will turn into holographic cards when he sells them?
I don't know. The magazine is just a bunch of links. A mosaic. Let's say what's in the mosaic.
Does he even know what
It's-
a mosaic is?
Probably not because this
Oh,
is
it's still the same thing! Oh,
sidebar.
it's still the same gifts!
Let's look at what does sidebar mean. It's the same thing again. What is wrong with you?
Oh no, it has a sidebar, see?
Ooh,
It has a sidebar!
it does have a sidebar. That's correct.
It actually does
Oh,
have
look.
a sidebar delivered on his promise.
Look at this. Look, I'm gonna make it bigger. It's a little sun and a little flower and a little fire guy.
I love the little fire with the face. That's amazing.
He's kept this on his
Dane
computer.
Wigington? What the fuck is Dane Wigington?
Where does it say Dan Wigging?
What is global engineering alert? You just passed it. Oh no, Dane Wigging. Yeah, no, Dane Wigington. Like, scroll one step down. You'll see it. It's like right there.
Oh yeah.
Geoengineering. Watch global alert news. Dane Wigington.
Okay, I'm gonna go look at the YouTube thing now.
I don't know what the fuck a Dane Wigington is though.
Let's find out.
It lays the predicate and the foundation for
Ah.
the development of a weather satellite that will permit man
Oh.
to determine the world's cloud layer and ultimately
Oh.
This is a video about chemtrails.
Of course it is.
Yeah, of course.
Enlightened.
Of course. Okay. Enough of this shit. I'm gonna go to the next Hotep website and not come here to look at chemtrails. Oh, this one's gonna be interesting. This is the last one before we start talking about specific people. So here we are, the Cultural Health News blog. This blog's mission is to improve cultural health by raising cultural literacy and reducing cultural poisoning. With respect to cultural literacy, I am focused on classic African civilization with respect to cultural poisoning, I will help you understand how to detect it, correct it, and most importantly, how to prevent little children from catching it. This side is for Americans in general and African Americans in particular. Video,
Why is
politics.
there a black leprechaun?
Yes, that's what I want to show you here. I'm not sure why, but I just wrote it down as.
I feel offended.
Can
I
you?
feel offended by this black leprechaun.
You're not even Irish. Can you imagine my surprise many years ago when I first read about the Scottish historian David McRitchie and his findings that Irish leprechauns were originally black? Question mark. Viz, do you feel
No,
culturally?
no, the fuck they weren't. What?
Do you feel
I do,
culturally
actually.
appropriated?
I do actually. I might be Canadian, but my family is like Irish.
Let's find out how the leprechauns were black. Okay, so I read this part, and his findings that the original leprechauns were ethnically the Wee-Twa people of Africa. Viz, the Wee-Twa people of Africa is who the leprechauns were. If my memory serves me,
Oh.
he pointed out that some of the early inhabitants of Ireland were black wee people standing no more than 4 feet and 11 inches tall. They had great knowledge of many things, including medicinal technology. This knowledge of herbs and other wisdom was considered magic by the local people. Later, this magic came to be symbolized by the magic dust of the leprechaun. I think this guy's on some magic dust. I always found
Yeah,
the
I don't think any of that's real. I'm pretty
No.
sure like none of that is true.
No, I
I'm
don't.
pretty sure my dad would have told me something like that at one point.
Yeah,
That is not how I remember that story going.
I don't think Ireland was originally inhabited by black midgets with magic powers. I always found these findings most interesting. It is interesting to note that the Africans in America still participate in our fellow Irish American citizens in a culturally healthy way as they celebrate their heritage. Thank you, Black Americans, for whatever it is that you're doing. You will not. You will. You will not that this is not a St. Patrick's Day parade. He's probably trying to say you will note. From the main New York City borough of Manhattan. Basically, this guy thinks that the leprechauns were black. That's why I saved the link to his.
Wait, what the fuck is
oh my
growing
God!
Body parts. Go up a minute.
Body parts.
Yeah, go up a minute. There's a thing in the sidebar that says growing body parts.
Growing body parts. A status report, 2010. I think he's talking about stem cells or something. Hold on, look at this picture of a guy. Oh, look, they were black leprechauns. They're real. He was right.
Yeah, but that isn't a picture of Ireland.
No, I'm pretty sure this is a picture of Ireland.
I know about these pictures. I know about the and you can clearly see like tropical trees in the background that are not native to Ireland.
No, this is clearly a picture of Ireland. This is clearly a picture of Ireland, Viz. This looks like Ireland to me, okay? I'm seeing Ireland. This is what Ireland looks like. Okay, Irish people in the chat, rise up. I'm sorry?
Article updates.
Particle what?
There are article updates. Look at this. He has the thing. It's the second comment down. It says, article update.
Oh, article
Two
updates.
actions.
Two actions I took in honor of St. Patrick's Day and in an effort to improve Irish American cultural literacy in general and my own literacy regarding my fellow Irish American citizens. You are not Irish American. You are not a leprechaun. As a Wikipedian, I corrected the pygmy doublespeak in the article of the same name. See correction below. He is vandalizing Wikipedia. Good, thank you. The term pygmy is sometimes considered pejorative. However, there is no single term to replace it that covers all African little people. Okay? My son Anouk II. My son Anouk II recommended that I make this change. Good. Thank you, Anouk II. Check to see if it's still there and let me know. 2, I said to myself that I have a lot of instruments on my iPhone, i.e. piano, guitar, drum kit, bugle, okay? I wonder if there are bagpipes in the App Store. Sure enough, there is an app for that. In it was a sale for St. Patrick's Day for $1, so I got it. The name of the app is Blowpipes. There is also a keyboard app by the same programmer called Epipus. I will get the Epipus next year.
Anonymous comment here.
Hmm?
Also, I think it says e-pipes, not epipus.
Oh yeah, e-pipes. I'm stupid. Okay, I will get the e-pipes next year and learn to play at least one Irish ditty. I bet the Irish people feel honored. Guy who thinks they are black midgets.
Well, I'm sure his fellow black people feel honored to be black midgets.
He named his son Anouk II. Fucking amazing. Great. Anouk
Look at this anonymous comments. It's just like,
oops, click the wrong button here.
this is real. I am researching this. My father did sharecropping growing up. One plantation he lived on was inhabited by one of these small Africans. He would talk to my father, and it was about gold.
Oh.
My father was frightened by him. He never caused harm. He showed my father things. My other side happens to be Irish royalty. More info on the matter. I will check back here. Oh, fancy schmancy over here.
Beautiful.
Thanks, Anna.
Ooh.
I'm sure that's real. To have tracked down your family tree so far back, since there hasn't been any Irish royalty since the end of the 16th century. Ooh.
He really was kings. He was kings and leprechauns.
There's Irish kings.
Irish kings. That's nice. Okay, so this list of posts tells a really sad story. Like, he wrote first of all, he's been writing this blog since 2003. He's been doing this from 2003, and there's like a curve here of posts. 2 posts in 2003, then
You
2
really get active in like 2011 and 2010.
Yeah.
Like
240 posts almost every day. He would post. I think he was having a mental breakdown. Let's look at one of the 2011 posts. The GOP voter suppression. Oh, nice.
I kind of want to talk about growing body parts too, because that's
Hold on. Let's click
that's some
body
wild
parts.
shit.
He's just talking about stem cells, I bet. Oh, good. Severed fingers.
Probably, but it's still, look at that. It's chopping off his finger.
Suppose you cut off your finger in an accident and could just grow a new one in 4 weeks like a newt. Well, medical science has a new tool, regenerative medicine, the ability to grow new body parts. I told you, it's about stem cells. It has nothing to do with black people. He just likes posting on his stupid blog. Okay, Viz, enough of this. It's time to talk about some real fine gentlemen, okay?
Oh?
So we're going to talk about some of the leaders of the Hotep movement, beginning with one of the most famous ones. This man does not have a Wikipedia article. However, he seems to have an article on this website called Historica. And this seems to be about some sort of video game, I think, where they write, and for some reason they felt a need to write an article about Hotep Jesus. So pretty prestigious. Hotep Jesus, born Brian Sharp, is an African-American media personality and the leader of the Hotep movement. A leader. He is known for his fringe conspiracy theories, which he claims came mostly from his own common sense, that the Atlantic slave trade was a myth and was financially unfeasible, that the vast majority of African Americans were originally Native Americans, that the famed Carthaginian general Hannibal was black African, that the Roman Empire was a rudimentary civilization which depended on Africa for food, and other controversial views. So this guy stole an idea from the Washita people. Black people did not come from Africa. They were always in America since forever.
Of course, and that's why they're the original Egyptian.
The original Egyptians
Wait.
and the original Native Americans, Viz, all of them, everything. They're the original, and the Irish. They're also the Irish.
Then how do white people exist?
Okay, so I'll explain
Are
how.
we space aliens in this canon? Are we space aliens?
No, I'll explain how white people exist.
Can I finally be an albinoid who comes from the stars? Because I would be cool with that.
Yes, let me explain where white people come from. You see, there was this big-headed scientist whose name was Yakub.
And he lived in a cave.
And he lived underground, yes.
Raised in a cave, fucking and trucking is all he craves.
Okay. Ryan Sharp was born in Brooklyn, New York in October, and became a marketer, performance artist, and author. He began his career on Twitter, where he aimed to publish viral tweets. Wow, what a great aspiration. He went on to work as a marketer for 50 Cent's energy drink, and it was during his involvement in the hip-hop industry that he experienced his spiritual awakening when a heckler on Twitter asked him if he was some kind of Hotep Jesus. That's when he had his awakening, when someone on Twitter made fun of him. Sharp adopted...
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
So this is another stand-up comedian who got heckled and turned that into a religion?
Basically, yeah.
Are we looking at another one of
I don't know who we are referring to.
Oh, yeah, he was the one with the 9/11 beard.
Nope. Oh God, yeah, I know the guy. Yeah, the guy I made a video about.
With the tea kettle?
Yeah.
His stupid tea kettle video.
Yeah, that he throws on the ground. Yeah, I remember that fucking lunatic.
Represent 9/11.
Okay. On his interview with Joe Rogan, he claimed that African Americans were raised to have a fetus mentality of seeing white people as oppressors and having a slave mentality, and he believes that the way to uplift the community would be to educate them on pre-slavery black history, such as Queen Angola, so different black history. He also promoted the before we were slaves, we were kings. And he said that identifying the black community with past kings was better than identifying with slaves. The interesting thing about Hotep people is that they are all very pro-Trump. Like,
we was kangs!
They was kangs, and Trump will make them kangs again.
Oh boy.
He also claimed that black people were natives of America and were not brought over by slave ships, claiming that Africans from the Malian Empire had migrated along the ocean current to South America and North America during the 13th and 14th century. He also asked why schools did not teach students about black slave owners, claiming that Native Americans were actually black. He also argued that it is not economically sound to argue that the majority of African Americans were descendants from slaves, believing that the majority of blacks were already in the Americas. These guys are like Holocaust deniers. Like, he's fucking trying to figure out how the slave trade was financially possible. He's like, okay, if one ship makes $2,000 carrying 7 slaves, like fucking doing math. These guys are great.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he does not believe.
I think it is important to ask questions about math involving the Holocaust. That's for sure.
And the slave trade. Okay, how can a ship that can carry a maximum of 100 slaves be financially viable when it costs twice as much to sail from place to place? This is not a logical business venture. Okay, the slave trade could not have existed. Black people were already here. Okay, we have disproven the slave trade along with Hotep Jesus. Okay, Viz.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, let's see. I got confused. Okay. He also said that he did not believe that Africans were brought over on slave ships. Okay, I already read this part. Okay. Hotep Jesus also claims that ancestry websites were inaccurate, as he refuses to be classified by a European name such as Angolian or Kenyan. He also claims that saying that white people brought African slaves to America connoted that Africans could not have discovered America themselves. They didn't, and built their own boats. He believes that accepting the Atlantic slave trade meant erasing black achievements. This is okay. Let's see this part. Let's see. Hotep Jesus then claimed that Rome was dependent on Africa for food, that African Moors brought etiquette and running water to Europe, and told the native Spanish not to sleep in barns with their animals, saved the white race from the Black Plague, and thus claimed that Africans were superior enough to travel the globe as the source of food. This guy's believes some really interesting things. Hotep Jesus claimed to have. I'm sorry.
Okay, you're really getting into it now.
Yeah, Hotep Jesus claimed to have contacted the coronavirus after attending the Consumer Election Show conference in Las Vegas from 7th to 10th of January 2020, blaming it on the presence of masses and of thousands of Chinese people. Great. Okay, so that's Hotep Jesus. He is.
He's got the corona now.
Yeah, he's got the
Dead.
Rona.
He's fucked. He's got the corona.
Yeah. Okay, let's read about another fascinating.
Rip in peace, King.
R.I.P. Yeah. Let's read about another. We have several black scholars we need to read about. The next one is Yosef Ben Yakunin. So I'm gonna go over to his Wikipedia page. This is some interesting stuff. Okay. Yosef Alfredo Antonio Ben Yakunin. Does he look Italian to you or Jewish? Just tell me.
Very much so. Definitely.
I'm gonna enlarge this picture.
I can see it.
He has a Jewish.
All I see is a Jewish Italian man. I'm sorry. I don't understand why you're asking this question.
He has a Hispanic and a Jewish name, but it's kind of weird. Okay. Referred to himself.
It's perfectly reasonable.
Yeah.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Okay. Referred to by his admirers as Dr. Ben, was an African writer and historian. He was considered one of the more prominent Afrocentrist scholars by some black by some black nationalists.
You burping directly into the mic.
Yeah, sorry. While most mainstream scholars dismiss him because of basic historical inaccuracies in his work, as well as disputes about the authenticity of his educational degree and academic credentials. Ben Yakunin stated that he was born in Ethiopia to a Puerto Rican Jewish mother and an Ethiopian Jewish father. Other sources say that he was probably Puerto Rican but claimed to be of Ethiopian Jewish extraction. Colleagues and family members have presented evidence that contradicts most of his accounts of his origin. So he's pretending to be Jewish for some reason. Ben Yakunin's academic record is disputed, with claims he was educated in variously in Puerto Rican, Brazil, Cuba, or Spain, earning degrees in either engineering and or anthropology. In 1938, he's said to have earned a BS in civil engineering at the University of Puerto Rico. This is disputed as the register has no record of his attendance. He stated that in 1939 he earned a master's degree.
He really did earn a BS.
Yeah, a master's degree in architectural engineering from the University of Havana in Cuba. He also claims to have earned a doctoral degree in cultural anthropology and Moorish history from the University of Havana and the University of Barcelona, Spain, respectively, and advanced degrees from Cambridge University in England, both Barcelona and Cambridge, say that he never received a degree from either university, and furthermore, Cambridge University said that it had no record of Ben Yakunin ever attending any classes there. According to his obituary, Ben Yakunin holds honorary doctoral degrees from, I don't know how to read this, several colleges. A New York Times article published after Yakunin's death discussed the lifelong inconsistencies in his reported academic record. Hold on, let me read this. Documents from Cornell University show Ben Yakunin holding a doctorate from Cambridge University in England, while conversely, catalogs from Malcolm King College list him as holding 2 master's degrees from Cambridge University. According to Fred Lowells, a communications officer in Cambridge, however, the school has no record of his ever attending, let alone earning any degrees. Similarly, the University of Puerto Rico, I don't know how to read this, where he also said to have studied, has no record of his enrollment. Indeed, it appears Mr. Ben Yakunin continuously falsified much of his personal academic history.
Well,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah. So this is one of
No one is surprised.
So let's read a little bit about his beliefs here. Ben Yakunin has been criticized for allegedly distorting history and promoting black supremacy. In February of 1993, Wesley College.
Oh wait, you get criticized?
Yeah.
I thought they praised people for it.
Usually, yeah, but he fell between the cracks. Okay. Wesley College European classic professor Mary Lefkowitz publicly confronted Ben Yakunin about his teachings. Ben Yakunin taught that Aristotle visited the Library of Alexandria. During the question and answer session following the lecture, Lefkowitz asked Ben Yakunin how would that have been possible when the library was not built until after his death. Ben Yakunin replied that the dates were uncertain. Lefkowitz writes that Ben Yakunin proceeded to tell those present that they could and should believe that only black instructors could and should believe only what black instructors told them, and that although they might think the Jews were all hook-nosed and shallow-faced, there were other Jews who looked black like himself. Like I'm not sure if he's pro being friends with Jews or against it. Like on one hand he's
Pro
like
or anti-Semitic.
yeah, he's like both anti-Semitic and pro-Semitic. He's black, but also Jews are all hook-nosed. How do you do both of them at the same time? Like that is some real shit here. He is a black
Wild mental gymnastics going down.
Yeah, he's a black Ethiopian, but also all the Jews are shallow-faced, hook-nosed kikes. Thank you, Ben Yakunin. Real multicultural
More like
of you.
based Yakunin.
Based and red-pilled. African-American professor Charles E. Walker wrote that Ben Yakunin not only confused Cleopatra VII with her daughter Cleopatra VIII and stated that she was black, but also wrote that Cleopatra VIII committed suicide after being discovered in a plot with Mark Antony to murder Julius Caesar. This would be highly problematic considering Julius Caesar was assassinated 14 years before Cleopatra VII's suicide. So he is a great historian.
Clearly.
Yeah. This is one of the founders of the movement before Hotep was even called Hotep. He believes that all that the Jews were black, that the blacks were Egyptians, that he is Jewish, and all of his family says that he is not Jewish and he made it up. And he claims to have like 17 different degrees, none of which he actually has. Okay, now let's
Oh, yes, of course.
yeah. Now let's here's a good guy. Here's Baba Haru. Baba Haru is a very interesting fellow. I'm gonna show you a little article about him, and then we'll watch some of his videos. We'll watch clips of his videos. This is Baba Haru. Look at this guy. Look at how he dresses. Beautiful.
Look at this dude.
Look at it. Look
Oh
at his
no,
face. Oh no no
we
no
can't even
no.
do that, though. He's out here being majestic. Look at that. Look at his majesty. Look
He
at him
is-
hold that onk.
This is the most fashionable motherfucker. This guy's amazing.
From police beat to prayer beads. Look at
Yep.
that. He's regal as shit.
Yep. this guy is really fucking interesting. Let's see. Up in his fourth floor space in a commercial building on Chrysler Street, Mr. Samaja. Oh, his full name is is oh, hold on. Let me just find the full name. It doesn't say here, but he is Babaharu Samaja. Like, it's a really long name. Here we are. Babaharu Samaja, but there's more to it. There's like a lot more to it. Let's see. Let's see. Mr. Samaj keeps a shrine for the worship and the study of the ancient spirits of Kemet, the ancient name of Egypt. The space doubles as the long-standing showroom and studio for his Kemetic-themed jewelry. Mr. Samaj has spent most of his life studying Kemetic culture and was ordained years ago as a Kemetic priest. Who ordains this? The first
Another member of the Kemet Church.
Yeah, the first in New York City. He says this guy's amazing. He is a Kemetic jeweler, and he's obsessed with Ankhs, and he taught himself some Egyptian, which he refuses to stop speaking. And now we're gonna watch some of his beautiful videos. First of all,
boy, he's got videos. This is gonna be good.
oh, we're only gonna watch a short clip of his videos that I found very interesting. We're gonna watch his musical talent, but only a little bit of it.
The great one, the mighty one, my brother, my big brother, Baba Peru, the enlightener, the motivator, the inspirer. I love you, brother.
Lighten me right up the ass.
Here he is with his plastic ankh. Look at this.
Oh, he's got the sunglasses and everything.
Look what he's doing now. Look what he's gonna do. Check this out. Giant glass diamond.
He just bless everybody.
Why is he singing through the ankh?
It's the microphone. It's an enlightenment microphone. It enlightens you while he microphone.
I'm feeling good vibrations here.
Nothing but good vibes going on.
There's no beginning in a second, but if there was a beginning.
Okay, that's enough of that video. I just wanted to listen to him sing.
Oh, it is more than enough of that video.
Oh, but let's look at another video of the great Baba Heru. Everyone in chat, you're gonna enjoy this. This is gonna be very good for you.
What? Is he gonna do like a Sailor Moon transformation or some shit? Someone could like just CGI in like Sailor Moon transformation going on.
Doubt, a fear of certain forces using this pandemic for their own reasons and gain.
Did you hear what he said?
Panicking.
People using the pandemic, yeah.
Yeah, he's talking about COVID.
So I decided to bring you some healing tones from your ancients of days.
He's gonna cure our COVID.
Beautiful.
Quick, someone get Trump. Play this for him.
Ancestors. The ones who gave us this ancient word that we breathe every day. That word that we anciently call.
We're gonna cure our entire chat of COVID.
Maybe I need
They
this.
say the beginning was a word,
I'm feeling
Our
better
ancestors
already.
said,
Someone needs to play this
"In the
in Trump's
beginning
room.
there was a sound." That
Blast
sound
this right through
continues
the
to
Oval Office.
reverberate
Yeah.
into our present.
Come on, sing for us, baby. Feel myself getting stronger. Quick, guys, someone get Mr. Medicare in here. I found a cure for his cancer.
Jim, you gotta get in.
Jim, please come on. I'm trying to help you.
We found the one doctor that can cure you. All the diseases are gone.
If you play this at full volume, you get superpowers. You turn into the Incredible Hulk.
I thought you were gonna say you go full Super Saiyan, because have you ever seen those videos of the black people trying to go Saiyan?
Oh yeah. There's a person downstairs just banging a fucking broom at the ceiling, like, shut the fuck up. It's 2 a.m. Shut up with your fucking Ankh music. Did he say snake?
I don't know.
I just gotta say, I really love the juxtaposition between his fancy fucking African dictator costume, the cardboard cutouts of Egyptian symbols behind him, and the fluorescent lighting over top of him. Really just got a mishmash of things going on here.
Yeah, really. It's like a whole soup.
Yeah, he's built like this whole temple thing, but everything is made out of cardboard, and the ceiling is clearly not part of the temple. Couldn't reach that high. Couldn't put any cardboard on that. Okay, want to listen to some more soothing music? Or have you had enough?
Well, I've got a couple of external obligations that are kind of starting to call to me, so I don't know exactly how long the stream is going for. So
Okay, well, when you have to go, tell me, and I guess I'll have to keep going without you, or maybe if someone else is online, I'll harass them to come on. Okay, well, enough of Baba Haru. It's
well,
quite.
actually,
Yeah.
Mm.
What's that? Oh, you're just
how about
drinking.
you wrap this up, and then I'll duck and you grab another co.
Let's see if there's anyone online who wants to. There is no one online. I guess I'll have to do it myself this time. Oh,
Yeah,
that's okay. So you got to go.
well, I kind yeah.
All
Well,
right.
also I kind of want to go. I can I'm seeing something going down that I really ought to like step
Okay.
in for. So
Okay. I'll talk to you
later,
later.
Dad.
Boys, we are alone today. It's just you and me, chat. I'm sorry, Viz has abandoned us in the middle of the stream, but that's fine. That's fine. We'll be fine without her. I mean, I'm gonna fucking end the call, Viz. Say goodbye to the people who you are betraying, Viz. She even still here? I don't know. Yeah, I think she's gone. So I'm gonna end the call with her, and I guess we're gonna have to do it alone this time. Sorry, boys. I thought we were gonna be together with Viz. I thought she was gonna be my co-host, but she left me in the middle of the stream. But that's fine. Oh, looks like someone sent me $10 and told me that is a good woke stream. Thank you, brother. I hope I've cured your COVID-19. Well, that's fine. Well, I'm going to teach you about some more great leaders of the Hotep movement. So that was that was the first person I talked about. Next, let's look at Mafundishi. Would you like to learn about Mafundishi and his magical school? We're going to be looking at least two magical schools for African people. So I'm going to go to a GoFundMe page that you guys are going to absolutely love. Let's look at the GoFundMe page. So this is our GoFundMe page. $2,000, $2,661 raised out of $250,000. Well, it doesn't seem to be going very good. It doesn't seem to be going very well at all, but that's fine. That's fine. Let's learn about what this thing is. Let's read more. What are we donating here? Hold on. Too loud. Mafundishi Salim Kemet Fund of Ghana. Okay, the Mafundishi Salim Kemet Fund of Ghana. Okay, and it is this campaign is funded by Mafundishi Jai Mahamud, I guess is how his name is pronounced. That's fine. So let's see what this is all about. I saved myself some general points at which the talk gets interesting. At about 10 minutes, he says something important.
Food that harvested.
No, you know what? Let's start at the beginning, just so you get a good understanding of what's going on. We got some nice little symbols here. Let's make this a little bigger. Imhotep.
This is Mfundishi Jehutimus.
None of that was English.
El Salim. And today we're going to talk.
That's like 4 sentences in Egyptian. This is horrible. Let's play.
Solutions
that
African people can use towards liberating themselves and
one African person needs a solution for his horrible fucking teeth.
Moving into 21st century Western time, 63rd century African time.
63rd century.
Many
African
of our
time.
scholars are always constantly talking about the problems, the situations that we happen to be in as African people.
You know, this guy goes on for about half an hour. So you get the gist. He's looking for solutions to bring Africa to the modern time. Now let's see how he's going to do that. So he's going to do that by opening a school in Ghana. Let's go to about 10
Culinary
minutes
arts
in.
is there. We're teaching skill
Here we go.
farm and expanding
Wait, let's go a little bit further back. This is where
already
it
have
gets.
purchased a large block of land in
He's
Ghana.
purchased.
We're in the eastern region, not
He purchased a block of land in Ghana. Okay.
far from the Volta Dam, and we are building schools. We're building dormitory. We have a whole school complex.
He's building a cult compound. Let me just get right to the chase. He's building a cult compound in Ghana.
And this is something we can invest in. We have a 3-story school, 3-story dormitory. We got a cafeteria. We have a cottage industry building. We have athletic facilities.
Just to be clear, if I understood this video correctly, he did not build any of this yet. He's saying we built this. He did not build anything yet. He needs your money to build it. He bought land and he has built nothing, if I am not mistaken.
And we are able to, we have a farm, over 100-acre farm, and expanding to maybe 300 acres farm.
Why do you need 300
And we
acres
are
for a school?
Planting our own herbs, planting our own vegetables, and our own fruits. And that's part of the children's curriculum in school. They're farming, they're doing agriculture, they're learning woodshop, they're learning how to build, they're learning how to construct buildings. They'll be participating in the development of this project.
So slave labor. So they will be slave laborers for your imaginary school in Ghana. Okay.
They will plant their own food and then harvest it, and then
it won't grow, and then they'll starve.
learn how to cook it. Culinary arts is there.
How is that helpful? How does that bring the black community into the future? I don't understand.
We're teaching skills that can be used right away. And the school right now is from K to 12. We're spending a whole year on developing the curriculum and teaching teachers to teach from.
But okay, they're teaching teachers to teach, but who will teach the teachers that teach the teachers to teach? And then who will teach the teachers that teach the teachers that teach the teachers to teach? And who will teach the teachers that teach the teachers that teach the teachers that teach the teachers to teach? It's you've got a real flaw in your plan here, buddy.
From a symptomatic perspective. That is, what are
The only symptomatic thing you're gonna have is symptoms of malaria in Ghana, you fucking retard.
the symptoms that lead towards success? What are the symptoms, for example, they want everybody
Okay, so let's skip ahead to about 13 minutes and 30 seconds. This is where he says some real crazy shit, in my opinion.
And so we're saying that we need to be able to understand the mineral domain, the plant domain, the animal domain, the human domain, and the spiritual domain.
Okay, but how about your internet domain? Will they learn any fucking coding or just how to grow fucking cucumbers?
On this planet so that we know the best way to develop a culture for survival. And then the language that is used, the best language that will help us understand that is the
He said understand, not understand, understand. This is the guy who's going to be teaching your children in Ghana.
Medunecha. And so we're using the Medunecha. People will be learning it from pre-K all the way to 12. We'll be reacting. It's not a dead language. It's not used by many people, but you'll see the resurgence. You'll be surprised at how many people have just heard the word Medunecha.
Okay, so this is an important aspect of the school. Medunecha, a dead African language that he is going to be teaching. He's going to be forcing all the children to speak a dead African language at his school for no apparent reason.
Ancient Kemet. So we're not trying to build ancient Kemet. We're using ancient Kemet as a model, as one of the greatest nation states that existed on this planet in the modern era. And we want to stand on its shoulders to rekindle a great Africa. And so I want to make that clear. We're not trying to go back to Kemet. We're trying to use what Kemet used to become great people again. Okay. Once you understand African culture and an African language, you have to have a defense system to be able to protect.
Oh, this is where it gets crazy.
And so we're talking about a Manchu combat system and a Manchu security force to be.
He is going to make child soldiers. A defense system for the school out of his students, apparently. Look, listen to this.
Able to defend what we develop. Then you develop the school. The school is going to make sure you understand the culture and nature and the mineral, plant, animal, human, spiritual domain, so that you can survive and flourish at its highest level.
Okay, so I hope you're getting all of this, chat. If you can send your children to Ghana. You can send your children to Ghana, where they can be slaves and child soldiers, grow vegetables, speak a dead African language, and that will help bring black people into the future, into the present, and they can be taught all of that by a barely literate man in a colorful bathrobe. And for this pleasure, you need to only pay him only $250,000, only $250,000, okay? Just a tiny bit. And this campaign has been going since October. And it's short. It's short of the intended goal, but soon they will have their beautiful African-speaking cult compound. I'm gonna build my own school. It's going to be an Israeli school for Jews, but it's not going to be in Israel. I'm going to build it in let's pick a nice place. Where is it horrible to live? In Haiti. I'm gonna build mine in Haiti, and I'm gonna force all the children to speak Aramaic. And we're going to do our own farming. We're going to farm mongooses and eat them. And then I'll give all the children, K through 12, they're going to get from the first grade a 6-shooter, and they will defend the school. And if you'd like to join the, what am I going to call it? I'm going to call it the Zuta Aramea Fil Madrasa. I don't know. I'm just throwing together words. Just please give me $500,000, okay? Give me your children and $500,000. So that has been Mafundishi Salim Kemet Fund for Ghana. Okay, I've had enough of this guy. Let's move on to our next great teacher and scholar that you're gonna love this guy. The next guy is Leonard Jeffries, one of the greatest thinkers and geniuses of the Hotep movement, one of the true progenitors of this movement. Hold on, I accidentally delete the link. Let's go to his Wikipedia page so we can learn a little bit about him, okay? Would you like to learn more about Leonard Jeffries, chat? I'm not even reading the chat. I'm not even looking at what you guys are saying. Okay, Leonard Jeffries Jr., okay? Here we are. Is a former professor of Black Studies at the City College, New York, part of New York University. Hold on, I have some notes here. Yeah, okay. He claims that Jewish businessmen financed the Atlantic slave trade. Buddy, you don't want to get into that with me, buddy. and used the movie industry to hurt black people, and that whites are ice people while Africans are sun people. He received national publicity in early 1990. Jeffries was discharged from his position as chairman of the Black Studies Department at CUNY, leading to a lengthy legal battle ending in the courts supporting the college's right to remove him from the position due to his incendiary remarks. So the Jews have successfully silenced this fine, brilliant man. So that's what you need to know about about the rich Jews and the Italian. Here we go. On July 1991, Jeffries gave a controversial speech at the Empire State Black Arts and Cultural Festival in Albany, New York. During the 2-hour speech, he said that rich Jews financed the slave trade and controlled the film industry together with the Italian mafia, using it to paint a brutal stereotype of blacks. Okay, and this was done, of course, by the ice people as opposed to the sun people. Now let's read a little bit more about this fine fellow. Okay, so I've saved a link here and left myself a note that I should read the quote at the start of this link. So let's see why I saved this. Oh, here we go. These are quotes from the fine Dr. Jeffries. Let's see, let's get this a little bigger so you can see I'm not making words up. Russian Jewry had a particular control over the movies, and their financial partners, the mafia, put together a financial system of destruction of black people. This was a conspiracy planned and plotted and programmed out of Hollywood by people called Greensburg and Weisberg and Trigliani. One of these things is not like the others. Next quote is rich Jews, in quotations, operating in Seville and Lisbon and Hamburg and Newport RI and other cities finance the African slave trade. Whites are pathological, dirty, dastardly, devilish folk. Okay, this last one, okay, so this one's kind of based. I'll give him that. This one's a little based. What? You crackers in the chat got a problem? I'm going to make your gas prices go up. I'm going to destroy your credit scores if you start fucking me. I dare you. Just having a little fun here. Okay, let's see what else I've saved here. Let's see. Oh, this is interesting. This is his opinions of Hitler. This is the true motives of Hitler. He knows what Hitler really believed in. Okay, so we're gonna read a little bit about that in a second. Let me just get myself a drink here. It's hard without Viz around to read stuff for me and give me a break to drink. So I'm gonna look up a word here. Hitler. There we go. Whatever the constitutional issue, Dr. Jeffries pushes at the edge. When I saw him, he told me I was the only person whom he had ever explained his theory about Jews actually being black. You can't put Jews in the Nile Valley for 400 years without mixing culture and blood and history, he began. The black ancestry of Jews was Hitler's biggest argument for putting them to death in the gas chambers, he said. There's a deep thing here. You are the only person I've ever explained this to. You, the journalist who came to interview me, on record, is the only person who I ever told this about. This will surely remain a secret. Good thinking, Jeffries. There's a deep thing here, okay? But it's too deep even for me to write about it. It's the root of the matter, blacking up the Nile. We threatened Jewish essence. I don't know how to get people to even explain this. Dr. Jeffries said Hitler sent Jews to the gas chambers not because they were because they were Christ killers, and not because they upset the economy in Germany, but because they could run a rationale that these are mixed people, mixed with Asian and African blood. No matter how German you look, how German they sound, no matter how many generations they have been in Germany, if you go back far enough, you're back with people of color. So this is the devastation of Jews. Okay, so he believes that Hitler killed the Jews because he knew that Jews were secretly black, and if Jews can be black, then the Aryan people would realize that they too are black, and that's why the Jews had to go. This is some real big brain theory going on over here. I am truly glad that I found this. Chat, are you feeling enlightened? Are you feeling like you've really learned something today? Because I am. I do feel like I've learned something today from this fine gentleman. Okay, so I have someone here who will explain to you the theories of Dr. Umar Johnson. Yeah, Dr. Leonard Jeffries. And the person who will explain this is Umar Johnson. Okay, he is also a fine gentleman that we will talk about soon later in this thread. But first, let's look at a video of him explaining the beliefs of Leonard Jeffries. Hold on. God, that's a bit too loud. Okay, I'm just gonna let this play.
Once upon a time, there was a group of people called the Ice People.
The Ice
and
People.
the Sun People.
The Sun
Let me
People.
tell you about the Sun People.
Tell us.
The Sun People lived under the sun.
Under
and
the sun.
gave them everything.
They live under the sun, whereas I live under the fucking ground and the moon.
That they wanted. The sun gave them food. The sun gave them fresh drinking water. The sun gave them animals to make clothes.
How did the sun give them water?
They never had to steal. They never had to cheat. They never had to manipulate. Why? Because the sun gave them everything. They never had to lock their doors because they never stole from one another. Because they was the Sun People. And the sun always provides with abundance. They lived in harmony with nature because they lived in harmony with the sun. Then there was another group of people called the Ice People.
Look, you heard a little boo going on there. The Ice People, they're fucking angry at the Ice People. I hope there's no Ice People in the chat today. I will ban every Ice person. Okay, no Ice People in this stream, please.
They lived under the ice. It was cold. They didn't have no clean drinking water. They didn't have no fruit, no vegetables, because it was too cold for anything to grow. When they got hungry, they would just eat whatever crawled on the ground. Mice, roaches, ants. If they got too hungry, they would kill each other and eat each other. And blood became wine. These was the Ice People.
Their blood became wine. Their blood became wine. Let me just give you a little tip about this. He believes that the story of Jesus, Dr. Leonard, believes that the story of Jesus originates from the Ice People drinking blood, and also that's where the stories of vampires come from, and also Yetis. Yetis and Bigfoot are all actually white Ice People who had unshaved backs. So let's listen on.
They was deceitful. They used trickery. You know why?
Trickonology.
So in order to keep what they had to lie to other people to protect.
Trickonology, friends.
And then one day, these Ice People who hated nature. Why do the Ice People hate nature? Because nature never blessed them. So they don't believe in just letting things happen the way nature wants it to, because nature was never kind to us. And one day the Ice People came to the land of the Sun People. And they walked in. They said, look at this shit. They got fruit falling from trees, water, animals, gold, diamonds, platinum.
What would they do with gold and platinum? Where would the Africans where would they get platinum?
And when the Sun People saw the Ice People, they said, look at these dirty people, we gotta help them. So they said, come on over here, baby, you got to learn how to cut your hair, shave your back, we're gonna shave your back. They said, come here over here, Ice Woman, you don't eat the food, so when you kill it, you got to cook that. Start the fire, put some paprika, some seasoning, some jerk sauce. You don't eat it like that.
We're learning actual world history here. Okay, Ice People and Sun People, okay?
They had told them, this is soap, you use this to wash your body, soap.
Black people invented soap. The black people invented soap. Not the Celtic people. It was black people, Sun People. And they taught the Ice People about it.
But every time the Sun People helped the Ice People became more and more hatred towards the Sun People. How dare these people treat us with such contempt? How they look down upon us like this? And so one day the Ice People decided that they was going to steal everything the Sun People had. And they started stealing and taking and manipulating. But the Sun People didn't understand it because they were so nice. They didn't understand it.
They didn't understand
the Sun People said God created man for woman. Ice People said no, God created man for man. And woman for woman. Some people said
the Ice People said that God created man for man. Okay, that's where gay people come from. The Ice People said God created man for man. Okay? You feel me, chat? Yeah, you getting this?
Winter, we get a fall, we get a spring. Iceman said, no, we're going to make the summer turn into spring and we're going to make the fall into winter. Ice people don't believe in living with nature because they hate nature because nature never blessed them. Some people see animals walking around. We don't mess with the animals. We just let the animals walk. You see a lion. How you doing, lion? I'm going to go this way. We see a snake. How you doing, snake? I'm going to go that way. Not the ice people. Ice people see the lion, and they want to dominate the lion.
Okay, this has turned from conspiracy theories to explaining that white people is crazy. White people, you seen that video of the woman eating the fucking honey out of the active beehive with the bees inside? There's a black person watching that right now going, yep, fucking ice people. That's what they're like. Hate nature.
They say, I'm going to open up his mouth and go inside and see what's in there. Ice people see the snake. They don't know how to leave the snake the hell alone. I want to see if he bites or not. They start kissing the snake in the mouth. Till the snake bite, they hold their face on.
White girls fuck snakes. You heard it here first. White girls fuck snakes.
Because ice people don't know how to live in harmony with nature. There's nothing wrong with you black folks. It's just that you sun people. You don't make bombs to kill people. You don't come up with diseases to get rid of population. That's not sun people.
You don't come up with diseases to get rid of populations. I wonder what disease the ice people have come up with to get rid of a certain population. I wonder what he's talking about. Not conspiratorial at all. Just ice people shit. That's how they are.
People, nature. That's ice people. You have a sun temperament. They have an ice temperament. You better be careful about trying to live with your temperament amongst the people who don't have it. And one day,
as you know, black people are well known for their kind temperament, never violent, live with nature. Always. How did the sun people survive just under the sun? First of all, the sun does not create water. I'd like to see this motherfucker become a sun person. Go into the fucking Sahara desert. Let's see how long you live there. Let's see how long before you're a dried up corpse, you stupid motherfucker.
If you're not careful, the ice people gonna take everything the sun people got and send your ass to go live under the ice.
Applause, there are applause. So, okay, we've learned something new today. That is enough of that, fine preacher. But that was Umar Johnson. And we're going to talk about Umar Johnson in a second. Let's see if there's anyone else I've missed here before we get into Umar Johnson. Because Umar Johnson is going to lead us into several other directions. So let's, I think it's time for us to talk about the most illustrious individual in this whole community. Dr. quote unquote, Dr. Umar Johnson. So let's see where I want to start with this. Oh, this is a good place to get to start. Oh, okay. So I found a good link for us to start with. Before that, before we go into that, I did get a few super chats, so I'll go on and read those. Someone drew boobs and a penis and equals what Dennis Prager is flying to Israel to do to you. I see. Thank you. That's from the Orange Cow. Thank you, Orange Cow. A terrible demon. Finally, the female is gone. Oh my God! As soon as she left, you motherfuckers started giving me money. I'm not letting Viz on the stream ever again. Finally, Saturdays are for the boys after all. Thank you for your £2. And John from Sean Kursaki and Jason Moore. Good woke stream. I'm glad you're enjoying this. Okay, let's talk a little bit about Umar Johnson. Okay, let's talk about the finest member of the Hotep community. So let's go into this article by the Inquirer. Let's see what they inquired about. Popular speaker Umar Johnson faces fine over lack of psychology license. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's read a little bit about that. Umar Johnson is taking a break. The popular Philadelphia-bred pundit has just finished a 4-city Kwanzaa tour of Chicago, Atlanta, Houston, and Detroit. He spoke on special education, the black family, and what's called black uplift, themes he regularly mines for his 3,400 Yeah, 342,000 user Instagram following. But over the holiday season, Johnson used that Instagram account to rally support for himself. His primary Facebook and GoFundMe have been suspended, he told his audience, and he faces discipline from Pennsylvania Board of Psychology. The State Bureau of Professional and Occupational Affairs has charged Johnson, known as Dr. Umar, with portraying himself on his website as a psychologist who practices counseling services without a state license to do either. If that is proved, the board could levy fines and order Johnson to pay for the cost of the investigation. In 2014, Johnson shared his vision of converting a defunct Virginia historically black college into a boarding school that would name that he would name the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey RBG, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, of course, International Leadership Academy for Black Boys. Johnson regularly describes himself as a relative of Douglass, another claim that critics dispute. He set a $5 million fundraising goal that he hoped to hit by August, but did not. He had been raising money on GoFundMe and recently said that he had hit around $400,000 before their campaign was suspended. This comes after accusations prominently argued on The Root. We're going to be reading some of The Root later. The Johnson's fundraising lacks transparency, and his organization lacks a 501c3 status. Johnson, who has described himself as Black American #1, most requested scholar orator, and the Prince of Pan-Africanism, and the foremost expert on the school-to-prison pipeline, has experienced waves of criticism along his rise to national fame. Many social media users have lambasted his political and philosophical views, among them strong condemnation of homosexuality, interracial marriage, and ADHD medication. His detractors have long questioned whether the degrees he lists were earned or whether he scammed the public by calling for donations for the boarding school. His fans, however, hear in a uniquely clear thinker dedicated to the uplift of black children who has been unfairly maligned. Spoiler warning, he has not been unfairly maligned. He is guilty of all this and more. But we'll get to that in a second. Hold on, let me get a drink. It's very dry here. My throat gets very sore very quickly. Okay. Let us read on to the next article. Let's see which one I want to look at next. Let's see. Umar Johnson under investigation. Okay, let's read a little bit more about Umar Johnson's magical disappearing school. Okay? And we're going to be reading a lot of articles on The Root. It's going to be very interesting. The Root is for those who aren't unfamiliar, is basically Kotaku for black people. I believe that they used to be owned both by Gawker, but unlike Kotaku, they're black, so they occasionally write some pretty funny articles that are a lot of fun to read. So let's read about this. Umar Johnson announces he's under investigation for Hotep Hogwarts, which is what people call his little school. Okay. It'd be your own niggas. Okay. World-renowned Hotepologist and miseducator Dr. Umar Johnson has threatened to refund the money he collected for the invisible Frederick Douglass Dashiki Institute for Black Boys and go back to the motherland after someone snitched on him to the Pennsylvania State Board of Psychology, triggering an investigation. On Sunday, Johnson posted an Instagram photo of a notice of hearing from the Pennsylvania Bureau of Professional and Occupational Affairs, threatening to move to Africa after his farewell Kwanzaa tour. I just checked with the Guinness Book of World Records, and moved to Africa after his farewell Kwanzaa tour is officially the blackest phrase ever written. You're welcome. Oh, here's the fucking picture. Ifutande versus the state. Ifutande, I guess is what he calls himself. I've been ordered to stand trial in Heppinsburg, PA, in January 8th, 2018, before the Board of Psychology to be stripped of my school psychology credentials as a result of constant complaints from members of my race pleading to the white man via phone and email to bring me to an end to my professional career. You ridiculous ingrates have achieved your goal. Oh, they should be grateful for his magical disappearing school for black people. Okay. The PayPal entrepreneur claims that he will be stripped of his school psychology credentials when he appears before the board on January 8th because of you ridiculous ingrates snitched to the white man to try to destroy his dream of teaching young black boys their true history. It's the classic crabs in a barrel syndrome. If you have never heard about the behavior of crabs in a barrel, here's a scientific explanation of what happens. If you put a bunch of crabs in a barrel, one crab will inevitably try to escape by convincing the other crabs to invest in their crab dollars in a Bernie Madoff-like scam to build a school that will eventually get them all out of the bucket. The crab will claim that he is a descendant of one of the most revolutionary crabs of all time so that he can gain other crabs' loyalty. And then he will use the crustacean coin he collected to, that part is not clear yet. The scam crab will never show anyone a deed of purchase. He will never show anyone a business plan. They will never see any verifiable effort to prove that they are building the academy for king crabs. But when the crabs ask him what happened to the money, he will scream, "You are a tool of the white fisherman who put us in the bucket." I love the Root. The Root sometimes writes some really quality stuff. If they ask him for receipts, he will claw back at them on social media, accuse them of working with the snow crabs who want to destroy the crab community. He will travel around the world raising money and raising almost $500,000 on GoFund crabs. He will never account for a penny of it. In a series of tweets that tried to place him somewhere between the Black Panther and the new Malcolm X, Umar also announced that his GoFundMe may be unfairly suspended for fraud, which he believes is unfair. Just because he is a fraud doesn't mean that people he defrauded should be accusing him of fraud. Good point. Dr. Umar, this is the tweet. Dr. Umar returns to Atlanta, GA, Thursday, December 28th, 6 p.m., 399 years later. Shrine of Black Madonna. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Crowdfunding will be okay. If Tande versus the state. Oh my God. Is this? Yeah, this is. What's her name? Rosa Parks. Yeah. Okay, so he's Rosa Parks because he stole a bunch of people's money. That's good. When Black Twitter heard the news, in the spirit of the season, many people decided to give Johnson a donation. They offered him a variety of rocks to kick. Soon the hashtag Umar Johnson de-licensing party began trending. Dr. quote unquote Dr. quote unquote Umar quote unquote Johnson is a fraud and exists because single black mothers are prolific. This dude isn't for men, black, white, or yellow. His game is to establish in an alpha male persona. Okay, this is pretty boring. They're all laughing at him. They're all making fun of him losing his license, his fake license. Omar claims that he will be stripped of his license as a certified school psychologist because of complaints seem spurious at best. When the Root contacted the Pennsylvania Bureau of Professional and Occupational Affairs, which governs the Pennsylvania State Board of Psychologists, we were told that the board would not suspend or revoke a license based simply on complaints, because it would mean that anyone could organize an effort to remove the licensure from a professional. The Pennsylvania Professional Psychology Board lists the only reasons the board can lawfully revoke suspend a license: failing to demonstrate the qualifications or stand for a license. He's licensed, so okay. Making misleading, deceptive, untrue, or fraudulent representations in the practice of psychology. Maybe Umar's homosexual agenda conspiracy would apply here, or how attention deficit hyperactivity disorder is a myth, or how black boys didn't get suspended in Black boys didn't get suspended in Africa. Okay, that's a great theory. Practicing fraud or deceit and obtaining a license to practice psychology. I'm just saying no one has seen the infamous PhD. Still, there has been a rumor for years that there's another Umar Johnson with the same name and degree. Displaying gross incompetence, negligence, or misconduct in carrying the practice. Okay, so these are reasons. Here's one. Being unable to practice psychology with reasonable skill and safety by reasons of illness, drunkenness, excessive use of drugs, narcotics, chemicals, or other types of materials, or as a result of any mental or physical condition. I know what you're thinking, but hotepness isn't technically an illness. Here's another one. Commit immoral or unprofessional conduct. Ding, ding, ding. I think we have a winner. Or maybe taking money from gullible, trusting people and having nothing to show for it. That's it. That's the list. The state could receive thousands of complaints, but if a professional psychologist hasn't broken any of these laws, or his or her license can't be suspended. But you know what they say, and I don't know what they say because there is nothing in the rest of this article. But I do like the root. So hold on, let me see what else we've got here. So this article I want to read later. This is his argument with General Sebi. We'll talk about Sebi in a second. This is the legendary. Let's look at his Twitter. Let's see what he's got to say on Twitter. Let's see what has been going on with Twitter with the fine, no longer Dr. Umar Johnson. I think he did lose his fucking license because of this shit. How's chat doing? Chat, are you having fun? Someone says that Dr. Umar was JJ on Good Times. Is that true? I haven't read it. Are you guys fucking with me? Maybe I'll find out later. Okay, let's see what he's doing on Twitter. What has he been up to lately? He loves making these fucking pictures. Unapologetic, #unapologetic. Mary McLeod Bohemian. Okay, I don't care what he's doing here. Let's see what he's saying. He loves making these ugly little graphics. Let's see what we've got here. Someone mailed him money, several dollars worth. Thank you. They're all still donating to his fake fucking academy. What's this? Federal Republic of Nigeria. Yeah, he tours around the world to preaching to gullible Africans. The Black Christ. What the fuck is all this shit? Okay, so his Twitter has lately become just a bunch of advertisements. That's fine. Okay, let's see what else I want to read. We're going to be talking about Tariq Nasheed soon. Tariq Nasheed is going to make an appearance. Just so you know. Okay, this stripper affair. Oh, would you like to know what would not be allowed in the magical disappearing school of Kemet? Let's read an old Facebook post by Dr. Umar about what is not allowed at the school. Unnatural hair will not be accepted on the FDMG campus. All queens in training, K through 12, queens in training, must adhere to this rule. First infraction will result in a $500 fine to the parents of legal guardian. Poor ass black kids, broke ass black kids will be sent to his fake school, and he will, after they gave him $5 million to open his fake school, and he will still be stealing $500 a pop from their children because they have a bad fucking haircut. Your children will be expelled from school upon their second infraction. Unnatural hair includes perms, wigs, weaves, European hair colors, extensions, sew-ins, straightening combs, etc. Excerpt from the 2016 Emma Douglas and Amy Garvey RBG Leadership Academy Parents and Princesses Handbook. What a fucking spurg is my diagnosis. As a trained psychologist, you can't prove I don't have a degree. Let's see. This is another fine moment of Dr. Umar Johnson. Let's talk about this next link. Let me just pull it up here. Not a good idea to support Dr. Umar Johnson, All Black Boys Academy. There's a word I'm looking for here that I read previously. Wild. Here we go. Dr. Johnson, who is an unmarried father of two, this is the man who is promoting not being a single parent, not giving birth to bastards. Okay, by his own words, by the way, or at least by the words of the Hotep movement, has more advice for the fairer sex, which he delivers in a lecture entitled For Sisters Only earlier this year. The video, which is also posted on YouTube, the supposed clinical psychologist told a Brooklyn classroom full of adult black women that a black woman's vagina is the back root of her unconscious mind, and that women who desire wild sex have mental issues. Well, I can't deny it. More specifically on that point, he says the following. Let's make this a little bigger so you can read it too. The more violent you are during sex, the greater the likelihood your unconscious issues are not dealt with. Yes, women who scream more want to be beat on, women who want the men to engage them as if it was rape. I met one brother the other day who was like, "Brother Umar, help me out. I was making love to the sister and she was bad. But then she just started talking in another language and grabbing stuff and punching me in the back. Are you sure you weren't raping her?" And I was like, damn, are you a woman or a man? Unconscious energy. If you want all that, it's because you got issues. Ladies, if you have those sorts of issues, Dr. Easy Peasy, you can't prove I don't have a degree, okay? Please don't call the Medical Bar Association of Pennsylvania. Yeah, don't call them in New Jersey either. You can't. I do have a degree. Please come and I will fix your issues as an enlightened ice person, big nose ice person. Okay, so that is what he has to say about wild sex. Let's see what else we've got here. Okay, so we should be getting to the good stuff. You know what? Before we get to that, I actually kind of need to take a piss. Is what I need. So before we go on with that, I'll play you some music. How about that? Would you like to hear a little bit of music made by one of the people who constantly watches these streams and harasses me on Twitter? Would you like to hear some of that? It isn't good music, but he did send it to me. Is this the right one? No. Is this the right? Did this guy get banned off Twitter? No, here it is. So I'm going to play you a quick 3-minute song that someone made and told me I can play on my streams. And meanwhile, I'll take a piss. Let's get a little, I'll let you even see who made it so you can maybe go to his account and subscribe if you feel like it later. Let me just pull this up real quick. I'll be back in just a second. Why does this say Toby Fox? Did he make this himself, or oh, the original video is Toby Fox. That's weird. Okay, well, enjoy this while I urinate.
Baby. I don't know what it sounds crazy. See, I move with the ancestors, and you wonder why you can't touch this. You hear it and wonder what the fuss is. Well, listen to me as I bust this. I've said it, we came out of game, and now they call it Egypt because they want to get it. Trying to take the credit because the big admit it really isn't Egypt. They who made it super redirected. How you think a guy, the devil was kind of how you think a rock, a pebble was easy. You will lead a lie, they tell you about whatever fool they trying to sell you. I had a premonition that I made it with an ammunition. I'm a poet, not a politician. All you got is good, like I pitch. I can see the picture and I'm bringing it. You can choose something to get it. Tell about the thing you want to get it. So remember what we said, never be it. You was in your work, you was ass. You was in your work, you was ass. Now tell me what you really did. Know why? You was under, you was ass. Every move, you was ass. Now tell me what you really did.
Okay, guys, I'm back. I keep drinking, and then I need to pee. And usually I have Viz here to fill in the dead air, but unfortunately she's not here, so I had to rape your ears with buddy, whoever made this, you're awful and you suck. And I didn't want to play this, but Viz has abandoned me, and I have been forced to play your awful song. I hate you. Please stop DMing me this terrible, terrible music. But all of you, never DM me on Twitter. Never send me anything. I fucking hate you, all of you. Terrible, awful. Okay, and enough of that. Let's read our next little article about the fine, upstanding Dr. Umar Johnson. Now, this is a legendary event in the black community. The Umar Johnson General Sebi beef. If you don't follow black culture, you may not be aware of the I think it was 2018 fight between two of the greatest minds of the of the Kemet community, of the Hotep community. So Hotep Hoedown, how Umar Johnson lost his Hotep mind. Now, I'm not going to read this article just now. I'm going to show you the the video in question in a moment. But it was a Hotep Hoedown or Hotep Smackdown, straight WWE style, when Dr. Umar Johnson, aka the Prince of Pan Africanism, waded deep in the petty waters and posted a full 45-minute long rant against former conscious comrade General Seti. This is some good shit. Uh, who knows how it all started? And truthfully, who cares? Because Hotep logic and philosophy lives outside the realm of the natural. It's like black fantasy Disney on dope. It looked like it all began when Seti questions Johnson's Hotep credentials. It's expletive laden because, well, hip hop. Oh, here's a video of General Seti talking about Dr. Umar Johnson. Let me give you some background to this. Apparently, Dr. Umar Johnson called a a meeting of the elders. Okay, a meeting of the elders. The elders are a bunch of ridiculously dressed black men in their late 40s who talk in a ridiculous way and scam money out of people. And he called a meeting of the elders, and this fine gentleman, General Seti, assumed that the meeting of the so-called elders has been called to discuss him. So he made this video calling out Dr. Umar Johnson, to which Umar Johnson responded with a full 45-minute video screeching at him like an idiot. Let's watch the first video first. A little bit of it.
Ain't no nigga gonna control me.
Already off to a good start. Ain't no nigga gonna control me. Just really, this man was like fucking ready for the camera to start rolling. Okay.
Ain't nobody gonna control me at all. I hear people making some comments about a tribunal, calling some elders to a tribunal.
A tribunal.
If the people don't show up, then the people. Listen here. I'm not coming to no motherfucking tribunal by some goddamn elders that have not even been active in the.
Yeah. So okay. So you get the background of this. The so-called elders did not invite him to an actual community. He imagined himself being invited to a so-called tribunal, and he's very angry at this. Johnson took this as a no-no, noting that he is Christopher Wallace of this shit, and posted the following. Please watch it as long as you can because I promise you, it's genius. He also proceeded to outcuss Seti because, well, Hotep. So this is the video. As you see, it's gone, but there is a copy. There is, of course, a copy of this legendary video. This is this is pretty interesting. I am going to read this. For all their pseudo-intellectual talk about how black man is God and the black woman is queen, two grown-ass men are engaged in a full-on expletive-laced video attack on each other. I don't know anything more anti-progressive than this, but it happened, and the Prince of Pan-Africanism, that's Umar Johnson, was wearing a Philadelphia Flyers skull cap with a baseball on top, because nothing says take me seriously like a skull cap with a ball on top. Johnson claimed that Seti is a grown man who lives in his mother's house. He also called him a dirty nigga, a little nigga, and noted that Seti wasn't tall enough to box with God, adding, I'm 6'3", and because Seti is light-skinned, Johnson made it a point to exclaim that when he looks in the mirror, he sees a black man. When Seti looks in the mirror, he sees a cracker. That's actually how he says it. You know what? I'm gonna play you some of this beautiful video before we even go on to read any more of this, because you need to see this. This video is legendary. Let me just pull this up for you. You're gonna love this. There's a great moment in this fucking video that you are going to fucking love. So this is a copy of the legendary video.
Peace and love, black families. The
Peace
Prince
and
of
love.
Pan-Africanism, Dr. Umar Johnson.
The Prince of
We live and
Pan-Africanism.
direct from Jacksonville, Florida. Live and direct.
Live and
Florida,
direct. Black Florida.
Jacksonville. Looking forward to tomorrow. Regency Square Mall event planning.
I gotta tell you, I love this video because he says he wants to talk about some big event and about his magical vanishing school, and he keeps saying, I'm only here to talk about school. And then for 30 minutes, he talks shit about this guy, and then he says, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about school. And then he starts talking about the school, and every few minutes he finds an excuse to go back to talking about SETI. It's unbelievable.
Center. This will be my first time speaking in the good city of Jacksonville since 2012.
Let's move on a bit.
Organization. In 2017, I'm going to be electrifying the international movement for the independence and protection of African people.
Let's
film producing movement. This ain't no WWF, nigga.
Oh, here we go.
Fucking
here we go.
Security team. We working on that. My brothers and sisters who into film, my brothers and sisters who are into the media, we about to straight take over the whole conscious documentary film producing movement. We about to sack that shit.
Why are his arms crossed so tightly? Calm down, buddy.
2017.
You're in a fucking dirty hotel room.
Of Pan-Africanism. That's why I took over this conscious shit.
That's why they call me the Prince of Pan-Africanism. That's why I took over this conscious shit. No one calls him that but himself.
By the fucking throat. And don't worry, when I'm done talking about the Parent Association, I'ma deal with Papa Smurf.
The Parent Association? I'ma deal with this. Look at this fucking idiot.
I'ma deal with that little dirty nigga. I heard you, albino. I'ma handle your ass tonight, pussy. You ain't getting away with that shit. You should have never came for me, nigga. I never fuck with your little dirty broke ass anyway.
He's talking about his fucking magical school PTA and suddenly this shit.
Living in your fucking mama house. What type of grown ass nigga going on 50 still living in his mama house, nigga? Look at my face when you talking to me. This ain't no WWF, nigga. Who the fuck is you?
Look at my face when you're talking to me. How is he gonna look in your fucking face? You're making a video, you retard.
This Hulk Hogan? You the conscious Hulk Hogan? Papa Smurf? Motherfucker, you look like Tattoo from Fantasy Island with your stupid ass. Who the fuck is you? Randy Macho Man Seti Savage? You's a fucking nut, nigga. You's a fucking nut. What platform you got? What platform you got, nigga? You's a dirty nigga. Sonetta.
Oh shit, why can't you see him? That's weird. That is weird. Hold on, let me see. If I refresh this. Hold on, let me just see what I can do. Why can't you see him? Hold on. I did not notice that you cannot see him. Let's see if I can get this to work. Strange, it was working fine earlier. Oh, here we go. I think it's fine now.
I built your nut ass. Now you want it with the prince, nigga? You the general? Well, I'm the prince, nigga. The general and
nope, it won't let me That is some weird shit. Hold on. Hold your horses. I'm gonna see if I can figure this out.
answers to the prince. I call the fucking shots. You dirty midget. Fucking albino nigga. Your problem is you gotta.
It's bizarre. I don't know why it's doing this. Hold on. Let me try to open it in another browser. Okay, I'm gonna move to a different browser that might solve the problem. Not sure why it's doing this. I usually don't like using Chrome because it's a pile of garbage, but let's try it on Chrome. Let's see if it lets you see it on Chrome.
An inferiority complex. Don't blame me for that shit. I'm not the reason you look like a fucking cracker, nigga.
Hold on.
Dr. Umar ain't the reason.
Hold on. I'm fixing it. Let's see. Let's try something else then. Okay. I think this seems to be working a little bit better.
Peace and love, black families. The Prince of Pan-Africanism,
Nope.
Dr. Umar Johnson.
Still nothing.
We live and direct from Jacksonville, Florida.
This is very strange. It usually doesn't do this.
Live and direct, Black Florida, Jacksonville. Looking forward to tomorrow.
Chat, I am sorry, but it doesn't seem to be working. But that's fine. You can listen to the audio for now. Now let me just get on back here.
Regency Square Mall.
Let's see. Yeah, it won't let me show the video. That's very weird. First time I've seen it do that. Very strange. Maybe if I maybe if I try to make a new window. Hold on. Let me try something else here.
Now you want it with the Prince, nigga? You the general?
That is very, very strange. Okay, well, this video, I suppose, will not have any video in it, but you can listen to the audio a bit.
Well, I'm the Prince, nigga. The general answers to the Prince. I call the fucking shots. You dirty midget. Fucking albino nigga. Your problem is you got an inferiority complex. Don't blame me for that shit.
He's psychoanalyzing him.
Like a fucking cracker, nigga.
He is psychoanalyzing him with his fucking fake degree. He is psychoanalyzing this motherfucker with his fucking fake degree. That is some... You call yourself General SETI. I am the Prince. I call myself the Prince. I am... The Prince is above the General, so I win. By default.
Dr. Umar ain't the reason you look like a fucking cracker. This ain't Sinetta talking. This me, nigga. I stands my own ground. I ride alone, nigga. I don't need nobody backing me. Fuck you calling niggas on the phone for? You got something to say to me? Why you calling men up on the phone for? Speak your speech, nigga.
Speak your speech, nigga.
Speak.
That is, he's just fucking spitting through the fucking screen. That is some shit. That is amazing. This goes on for 45 minutes. 45 fucking minutes. Even when you think he's done talking about it, he starts again. You will not believe it. Hold on. It's weird. You can see my mouse moving, but you can't see the video playing. Maybe if I,
Speak your speech. You built like that? I got some shit for you. Y'all ready for this, family? Y'all ready for this?
You ready for this?
I'm in Detroit Friday, nigga. I challenge you to a debate in your own fucking city.
He challenges him to a debate. He's like a... By the way, what you should know about General SETI is that he's the YouTube debate. He's the destiny of Hotep. Yeah, we'll talk about him in a moment.
I'm in Detroit Friday, little nigga. Let's debate. My lecture will be from 6 to 8, and I charge Papa fucking Smurf. I charge Minnie Mouse to a 1-hour debate on who really runs the RBG Black Consciousness Movement, nigga. Fuck a YouTube. Fuck a Facebook. You versus me in your town, nigga. That's right.
This goes on for quite a while. Hold on. Let me just... You know, I think he did show the video when I made the screen bigger, but I have no idea why. Let's try to put it here.
You got the hometown advantage. You got home court, nigga. 3 questions. 3 questions is what we're going to do. SETI, you fucking nut.
He calls him a nut. This is fucking 45 minutes of him repeatedly telling him that he lives on his mama's couch. And then he challenges him to a debate. So let's talk about General SETI for a moment. You need to get some background into who General SETI actually is. He is a true intellectual, okay? So let me show you a little bit of General SETI. Let's see if maybe let me play a different video. Let's see if that works. I'm gonna close this out. Let's go here. Let's see, will this play normally?
Y'all gonna make sure y'all practice that.
It will still not let me show the video. That's interesting. Hold on, maybe if I maybe another browser. That's very, very weird. I'm gonna try one last thing here. I should really figure out how to use OBS before I try streaming shit. I'm gonna give it find a little trick here. I'm gonna see if I can maybe on yet another browser it'll work, but I doubt it. Okay, let's try this out. Oh wait, I turned off the sound for. Amazingly, here it works, but here I need to change the sound settings for a second. Which one do I? We're in a dangerous situation here because one of them, if I turn it on, it will repeatedly send it back to my audio. It will be that the stream will be ruined instantly, and I don't remember which one it is. It will start playing my audio back to me over and over again. I don't know how to check without ruining everything. I'll take a risk with this one. Okay, chat, I need your help because I do not know if if I have just ruined the stream. Are you hearing things normally on the stream, or are you hearing it repeatedly? No, it seems to be okay. It seems to be all right this time. So this is general setting. Let's find out a little more about the person who he is beefing with, okay? He is... Let's look at this. No. Mm-mm. Look at what he's wearing, okay? Mm-mm. Yeah, fuck Christmas. This is the most intelligent man in Hotep, just so you know. This is the smartest fucking man in Hotep. This is the destiny of Hotep, the master debater. Okay? Mm-hmm. You can't hear it? Really? No sound? Really? Because OBS show me that. Hold on. It is muted. Hold on. That's weird. I'm gonna try something else. But this is gonna ruin the stream immediately. If this ruins, if what I expect to happen happens now, then the stream is over and we will continue at another time, okay? I'm just warning you in advance because last time I did this, the stream began playing the same audio over and over and I could not make it stop. So we're gonna see what happens now. I have no idea if this now I can't hear it. Oh, this is the good bit. No, you have to hear this if we're gonna listen to this. So hold on. Now neither of us can hear it. Okay. I am very bad at making this work properly. The OBS thing is not my strong suit. Weird, because it should be working fine. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. This is a disaster, but that's fine. Let's see. Where do I redirect this? This should be in. Let's try it like this. Is this working? I have no idea. Now I can hear it, but I have no idea what anyone else is hearing. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out if it's working or not. We'll know in a second. This is we have run into some technical difficulties. Hold on. Still no audio. Hold on. I'll give it another shot, and then if that doesn't work, we'll give up on this. Okay? Let's see. Right. Hold on. Yeah, just 1 minute. It should be working now. That's weird. Should be working fine now. Okay. Well, I guess this part is not gonna work very well. That's fine. So okay, I'm forced to play you the audio only for a short amount of time. It is unfortunate, but it is what it is. So let me just go back to a different browser, and we can learn more about General Sada Seti, whatever his name is. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, let me just turn off the things that should not have been turned on earlier.
Let me see. Oh, yeah, it's going to pop up. A pedophile holiday. Okay? Ask yourself, how the hell is a baby the god of love? See, y'all don't want to look at it. See, and I ain't know I'm about the queens getting everything that they want. We want you to have that. But under the premise, you're not going to make us bow down to no bullshit like that. That's just not going to happen. We want you to have all the things that your heart desires, but we're not going to give up our man.
So we have audio now, but we no longer have video. So that's fine. That's fine. You can hear him, but you can't see him. I know. But you can't see what's going on. That's fine. Well, I'll just move on to the part I wanted you to hear.
Know that our babies is coming up missing. Slavery books and this, that, and the thirds. When you look at the mechanisms in which these crackers put our people through, if you go on the internet, and majority of that shit on there, all sexually oriented, this shit right here is called bondage sex.
Bondage sex.
See, the thing is that drove me to this
You're going to learn about bondage sex in a second. Okay, he was researching slavery. He was not looking for bondage sex at all. Not at all. And that's just how it is.
Putting in all type of key words that I thought would bring me to slavery photo. I put in slavery, I put in bondage, I put in chains. And as the shit was coming up, this shit was coming up in the shit with it. That's a key word for all this shit. And so I went to looking at this shit, and when you look at how they had our people, it's the same shit that they doing right now today. Jumping from dilemma to goddamn dilemma. separation from white people. Total separation from these blood suckers that own everything in the goddamn community. Okay, we can't get out of this shit without 100% control of our economics. You know, I talked about the sisters. You know, they should control the hair care industry.
They should control the hair care industry. This man has relegated the most important job to the women. So this is the great General Seti, who was not looking for bondage porn on the internet. He was looking to learn about slavery. That was not. Things just kind of worked out that way. It happens. It just happens. Okay, so let's look at another video by Seti. This one actually needs the video for it to work. And unfortunately, that's not going to work now. Oh, this is Doggy Diamond. You should all go watch Doggy Diamond videos. It's a black conspiracy website. I'm just going to play you a little bit of audio here.
It helps you to lay out that same blueprint. On that same blueprint. But at the same goddamn time, you see, he haunting you silly niggas.
So, just so you know, General Seti is known for bringing fucking PowerPoint presentations everywhere he goes. And you will find, he also really hates black Hebrew Israelites. And you'll find a lot of videos of him on the street arguing with black Hebrew Israelites. He does not like them at all. Because they think that black people are Jews, and he thinks black people are, I don't even know what. I do not even know what he thinks that they are. But he thinks that there's something. And I think it would be solved if I turned off the stream and started it again. But I don't want to do that. Because then I'll have a problem. Then I'll have two streams instead of one, and I don't like that. So we're just gonna have to power through it. So let's play on. You know that it's actually good you don't see the video, because there's something I want to play you where I simply cannot show you the video. It is unacceptable for me to show you what he shows.
Come on in. You know, and whoop-de-whoop. Then next thing you know, the motherfucking slipped you something, now you saw on your motherfucking arm. So they got asses and head in it and part of it. Y'all go out.
He's showing pictures of dead bodies. He's showing pictures of a steak.
Out there and you eat them, and they said, God damn it, flip it one time, 15 seconds. Flip it another time, 15 seconds.
Now he's talking about how white people eat steak too raw because white people like to drink human blood. And you know what? This is a bit that I can't show you anyways. He later on in this lecture shows a picture of a white woman sucking the penis of a dog, and then a black child breastfeeding off a white woman. And this is how he proves that that's how white people poison black people, by women sucking dog dick and then breastfeeding black babies. So I hope you learn something from all of this. And that's what you need to know about General Seti, and how Umar Johnson has a serious problem with him for no apparent reason. So let's move on to something I can show you, because we're pretty close to the finish line here. Let's see. I've read The Wild Sex, this video. So let's go back to that article I was reading a little bit earlier. The Civil War of. Oh, you know what? I forgot to show you the best part of the legendary video. God, I wish I had the video wasn't fucking up right now, because it's pretty interesting. Hold on, let me just pull it up right here. No. Hold on. Legendary. Hold on. There we go. I found it. So I'm going to bring this on up again, this video that I've already shown you. Oh, the video is back. I don't know why the video is back. It just fixed itself.
We live and direct from Jacksonville, Florida. Live and direct. Black Florida, Jacksonville.
I don't know why it's working again.
Looking forward to tomorrow. Regency Square Mall event planning.
So we've seen this part already. I'm going to move on.
In the good city of Jackson. I'm in Detroit Friday, little nigga. Let's debate. My lecture will be from...
Okay, apparently it stops working when I try to scroll the video anywhere. That's weird.
6 to 8, and I charge Papa fucking Smurf.
So we're
I
gonna
charge
listen to
Minnie
the
Mouse
audio.
to a 1-hour debate on who really runs the RBG Black Consciousness Movement, nigga. Fuck a YouTube. Fuck a Facebook. You verse me and your...
So let's get on to the good part. Let's get on to the very weird part. I'm gonna describe what's happening because you can't see it, but it should be around here, I believe. Let's just find the right time step. Yeah, at around 24 minutes in, 24 minutes, and this has gone on for 24 minutes. Look what happens.
I know the conscious community got y'all lazy. All they running around is intellectually masturbating old-ass information. Like Papa Smurf. That Papa Smurf shit ain't gonna get us nowhere.
So now his phone rings, okay?
That Papa Smurf shit ain't gonna
He
get
keeps
us nowhere.
talking.
You feel me?
Now what happens is he
Hold on.
picks up the phone, he puts it to his ear, and listen what happens next. Just know that he picked up the phone that just rang and put it to his ear. Okay?
Nah, I got this.
He picks up the phone and he pretends that he is on the phone with some goon squad that wants to beat up Sebi or kill General Seti, because somehow they know that he's on a live stream talking about it, and they called to offer their assistance. He's pretending they called to offer their assistance to kill Seti for him. And then as he's pretending to talk to his fake pretend goons, the fucking phone rings again because he's not talking to anyone. And he did not think to edit this out before he uploaded it. This is the most embarrassing shit you will ever see. Well, you can't see it because my internet is fucking up, but this is unbelievable. Hey, no, baby, you don't need to kill him for me. No goon squad, no fake thugs. Don't worry, baby, I got this. Ring, ring, whatever. Just puts the phone down like nothing happened. Unbelievable. And the worst part is, he then got into a fucking fight with Tariq Nasheed. Well, yeah, I've already gone through most of this. Let's see what haven't I read yet. Let's see. I'm gonna check this out. Okay, so let's look at Tariq Nasheed before we get to our. I'm gonna delete the ones I've already finished. This, done. This. Okay, already done this. Done this. Hold on, let me just make a little order here before we continue with the final stretch here. Here we go. Tariq Nasheed. You all are probably familiar with Tariq Nasheed. And let's see, my stream is still functioning. That's fine. Okay, so let's look at Tariq Nasheed for a moment.
All right, because
So there's a video by Tariq Nasheed.
Recording this now, but I got to address this fat fuck nigga, Dr. Umoist Johnson.
Umoist Johnson. That's what Tariq Nasheed calls him. Umoist Johnson.
Now he just did a live video. Now let me start over. For those who don't know, Umoist, the moist fucking walrus-looking nigga, put up a post today just disrespecting me, talking about he gonna address me and Boyce Watkins tonight. And a lot of people are like, yeah, this is not a good look.
This is also a 45-minute video
for the family. But look, I don't let this hoe ass nigga. Yeah, I just saw the live stream on Instagram. He's making threats about what he's gonna do physically if people got his name in his. If we got his name in our mouth, talking about me and Boyce Watkins, look, nigga, Umoist, your name is in my fucking mouth. If you put, this nigga's doing all that sniffing and blinking. If you put my name in your mouth, it's gonna get physical, nigga. Umar fucking Johnson, Umar bitch made Johnson. Your name is in my mouth, nigga. I'm saying your bitch ass name. Your name is in my fucking mouth.
This goes on for 45 full minutes. 45 minutes of Tariq Nasheed calling Umar Johnson Umoist Johnson. And Umar complained about Sebi living on his mom's couch at 50 years old. And then Nasheed explains to him that he is not impressing anyone because all his videos are from dirty ass fucking hotels. Because that's all Umar does. Hangs around shitty, dirty ass hotels. And makes fucking videos. It's pretty fucking funny. By the way, Umar also hold on. Okay. So Umar also accused Seti of he told Seti that after the debate, if he wants, they can go out to the parking lot and have a fist fight. This is the level of these are like fucking angry teenage YouTubers. And then the best part of this Tariq Nasheed video comes a little bit later. Let me just find it here. And let me just get on down here in the future where he shows the. Probably should have saved myself a little timestamp of this. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on. They'll start playing in a sec.
So this nigga showed up with a big fucking herpes sore on his mouth.
Here he is talking about when he made the movie Hidden Colors. Omar Johnson, basically, he ended up being on that video, in that movie. And Tariq Nasheed tells us that Umar Johnson showed up to that fucking set with a giant herpes sore on his face, and he had to hire a CG artist to try to hide the gigantic herpes sore from his face. This is a 45-minute video talking about this shit, and it has nearly 700,000 views. This is unbelievable. This is the level of discussion. So you've seen all of this. Let me just go ahead and finish off this stream with the final fucking thing that you need to know about Umar Johnson, the prince of the Hotep movement. Let's get this little thing here on the screen. Hold on, it's popping right up. Exclusive. Conscious stripper explains why she exposed Umar Johnson. So yeah, this happened. Umar Johnson was trying to fuck a stripper. In fact, he did. He fucked a stripper. And the stripper took his corny ass, bitch ass fucking text that he was sending her and put that shit on the fucking internet. His fucking simping ass, bitch ass, pussy shit that he was saying to this fucking dirty fucking ass hooker that strips online and strips in strip clubs and fucking sells her coochie out. All of that shit, he was fucking begging her for some pussy, and she took that shit and put that shit on the internet. There are articles all over the internet, and according to Umar Johnson, you know, I'll read this part. Dr. Johnson responded publicly via his Instagram to Reginald, that's her name. He later deleted it from his page, but a few people and a website have managed to save the original text. He contended that he and Reginald never dated, but rather engaged in a series of 3 after midnights, which he had sex with her 3 times. Furthermore, he stated that he was tricked by this maggot in life posing as a queen, and that he didn't know she was an exotic dancer until 2 weeks into their affairs. By the way, she denies this. He absolutely did know that she was a hooker. He also blamed his escapades with Reginald for allegedly costing him a $1 million donation for his boys' academy, his magical boys' academy, which would have come from an unnamed NBA player. So he fucked a prostitute, and he claims that someone in the NBA was going to give him $1 million for his magic fucking black Hogwarts fucking school, and because he fucked a prostitute and she fucking embarrassed him online, he did not get the money. But there's a video that contains some of the text he sent her, and sadly you can't see these because my stream has gone completely to shit, and I apologize, I sincerely apologize for that. I'm not good at technology. And I'm gonna
Now,
show
I got
you.
checked out, but I'm not sexually.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna try to share. I'm gonna read to you. Oh my God, the stream has. What the fuck is going on now? What the shit just happened? Hold on. This is just unacceptable at this point. I'll fix it. Okay. So here is the text. The infamous stripper text. Baby, I want to crush you before I leave for England on Tuesday. She says, I am not a whore. Please stop treating me like one, but she is a stripper. Never that, wifey. Then treat me like the queen I am, so that I can. It continues. That doesn't say so that she can what, but so that she can do something.
But I'm not.
Hold on. And then the text continue. Can you even, I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, the text continue. Wow. And she says, well, I guess I serve no purpose now, huh? And he responds, whatever. You love it when I crush your cookies. He's a real gentleman. You drizzle and drip all you you drizzled and dripped all over me last night. Smiley face. He puts little smiley faces there when he's talking about how the whore dripped herpes all over him. These are real texts that the Honorable Umar Johnson, Umoist Johnson of the magical Hogwarts School for Black Boys, has sent to a fucking stripper. And that was basically the end of his career, but he is still fucking weird and insane. He talks to her in fucking smiley faces. I wish I could show you this shit. This is unbelievable. Let's see. Is there anything else worth reading here? Oh, and the conversation ends with this. At least I'm true to who I am, to who I say I am. You mad? You mad? Because you can't say the same thing about the fraudulent life you live. Pathetic. I mean, she's right. You ass is capitalized, assassinated your own character. Now accept responsibility for it. And he responds, let she who is without sin cast the first stone, which is, again, he is kind of correct. And that is all I have to say about Umoist Johnson and his, again, magical disappearing fucking school. That's the end of the stream. I apologize for technical difficulties. I don't know why this happened or how to make it stop. Usually it doesn't happen. And so I'm going to stream as usual next week and hope it does not happen again. Good night, everyone. I hope you feel enlightened. And my mouth is dry and I'm kind of fucking tired. So good night, everyone. Again, see you on Twitter. See you next week for more Hotep shenanigans. Really am tired of talking.